Hello and welcome to another Final Fantasy stream. As always, I'm joined by Light. Let's see what he's up to.
Yeah. But yeah, we get to play a little bit of Final Fantasy today. We did finish Heaven's Ward last time. We got the credits. We got the credits of Heaven's Ward. So we were able to finish the main story. But there's still so much more content remaining in Heaven's Ward. And speaking of content, I am not alone. I am with the lovely, the amazing, the extravagant. Hello, group.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hold on. I can miss the chance to use the fountain. Hold on. I'm not good at jumping. It's okay.
Oh my god. Hello. Hello. It's been a while. It's been a while since we played some Final Fantasy, but finally we have a little bit of free time.
Yeah, I mean we did take a break for DreamHack, and we probably will take another one.
Mhm.
But I thought since we have a free week, it's time.
Yeah. It is time. So as a reminder to everyone, we did finish the Heaven's Ward main story, but there's a bunch of stuff to do, especially here in Idleshire or Idleshire. I can't.
I think we settled on Idleshire.
Yeah, Idleshire. Yeah. You can see there are already a bunch of quests here, and I'm sure they're all related to like post game content and maybe like some primals or like some extreme trials and all that stuff. So yeah.
I'm impressed that Ursus actually added me to friends.
Oh yeah.
Invite to conference.
Yes. Kuro is Mielikka. Yes.
Invite to link
I-
shell.
Yeah, I think I have Ursus in game. I think it's Akirka, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A Lancer. Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
we did hear that Ursus plays on Europe, I believe.
Mhm.
And this is the new character.
The crazy lad
Oh,
had just joined.
I still don't know what his race is, like what his character is.
Yeah, we haven't seen him. I think I sent Ursus like some mail, I believe.
Did you?
Yeah. Because we didn't get to meet him last time, so I just sent him some mail instead. Yeah.
So
welcome,
Ursus, join the link shell. Because the link shell is our main thing, because we have some people from different FCs and from different worlds, so we mostly use the link shell.
Exactly. I know Axis isn't playing at the moment just because he just moved. He moved to like his college dorm, and he actually doesn't have internet.
Oh.
Yeah. He has phone internet, but that's it.
Oh,
so
boy.
yeah, he's not gonna be playing for a little bit.
Ursus, for link shares, you have to go to social link shares and you have to manually accept it. It does not pop
Yes.
up.
Yeah, go social and then go crossworld link shells, and then I guess it'll be here somewhere.
Yeah, there's his name, and I think if he right clicks, then it should say accept invite. I don't know why link shares are manual. It's very weird.
Okay. So let's check out the link shell. Oh my god, almost Asher was talking to me the other day, and and he built his new PC. So now that he built his new PC, he does plan on downloading Final Fantasy so he can play with us.
Yeah, he keeps teasing me about it. And he's just saying like, yeah, Kuro, now I can download it. I'm like, do it. Okay.
Akira is joined the
But yeah, we mostly use the link shell because that's where our only god Soko resides. I mean, what?
Yeah. Speak to Sok. Beautiful. FC house is in lavender beds.
Yeah, he should have the teleport available. There's stuff in the chest if you want to check it out. We have a bunch of material and resources and orchestral rolls, and we need a bigger chest. This is part of why I'm like so intense about making people who actually play join, because we can get the bigger chest if they play. You know?
All good. All good. All good. It looks like he has some work to do. It's all good. But yeah, now we can just focus on what's happening here. So I thought this would be a nice place to start. I haven't checked if there are any quests in Foundation in what's it called?
Why is there a Moogle here?
What's the place called?
Wait,
Corthus.
what? Corthus?
Yeah.
Oh! Speaking of Corthus, I found a vista in Falcon's Nest. If you want to check it out.
Nice. What else was I gonna ask? So yeah, I haven't checked if there are any more quests in Foundation. I'm sure there are, but I wanted to start here. Yeah. That's okay.
Go boss.
Nice. Okay, well, let's start with the Moogle.
Why is the Moogle here? And this is the pink Moogle, so this is the Dravanian one?
Also, hold on. Before we talk.
Huh?
We have been busy off stream, and let's have a look. One, I think you've already seen my astrology.
Oh, yeah. I seen it, but the stream hasn't. This is the new one.
Yeah. This is very like Final Fantasy X Lulu-esque, you know. Obviously, my outfit isn't made of belts, but very Black Mage reminiscent.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh my god, the hat!
Especially with the hat.
Did you read the tweet, by the way? That like the size of the hat shows how like powerful of a mage it is. I feel like it's very accurate.
They have very strong necks. Very strong necks.
Yes.
So I have my Astrologian at level 60. I have my Machinist at level 60.
Oh, nice.
I don't think you've seen this, but this
No,
is the
I
Machinist outfit.
It shows your chest.
Yes, it's beautiful. This is less regal from the other outfit you saw me in with the gold, but this is more like casual, like pirate sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, it's very piratey, I would say.
Yeah. Yes. And I'm still working on my Dark Knight, which is not very dark.
It's not very dark. But it's okay. You do have a big sword.
I do have a big sword. Oh, what are the other poses? Oh. There we go.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, Dark Knight is a work in progress.
I was just leveling Scholar for a bit, but I'm not very far still. Just here at my level 42.
Oh, it's a very nice outfit.
Yeah, this is a very Black Mage outfit, and then I recently made a glamour for my White Mage, and it's very white.
It's very white and shiny.
Yes, because I got that shiny coat like from a retainer or something. I don't remember. I was like, you know what? It's time for a White Mage glamour.
Okay. So I think I'll just stick with my Bard for now. Okay, let's go. Oh, a roll. Interesting.
A what? Orchestra.
The Gossamer. Yeah, the Gossamer Moogle appears to be searching for someone. Hold on. Final Fantasy 14 Moogle genders.
Can't wait what you're gonna find. I don't think they differ visually, and this one doesn't have a name.
Yeah. Moogle. Is there a way for us to know?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'll go for it. Ah, you're light, aren't you? I found you at last, Guppa. Vidofnir asked me to come to find you, and I've been searching high and low and near and far, Guppa. Do you know how difficult it is to look for someone while trying to stay unseen yourself? Well, never mind about that now. There are more important things to worry about, Guppa. Vidofnir was very insistent that I hurry you back to Som Al Summit as soon as possible, so on your way, Guppa. Right, well, that's my job done. I'll go ahead and let Vidofnir know that you're coming. See you there, Guppa.
It's like, they didn't ask if we were okay coming there. It's like, you're coming, right? Thanks. Bye.
Well, he's done his job. I don't,
yeah.
Like, he doesn't have to take me there, just has to tell me.
Yeah, but I like how he was like, yeah, so I'll go ahead and tell her you're coming. I'm like, I said nothing.
Vámonos. Yeah, a lot of quests up here. A lot of quests.
Mm-hmm.
Midnight Dew.
Yeah, I was talking to Soko recently on his stream, and he was very excited about how many things we apparently unlocked.
Uh-oh.
And I'm scared.
Midnight Dew reckons you're the right man for the job.
Now here's the adventure I was looking for. I've got a job that needs doing, and something tells me you'd be just the one to do it. Now stop me if I got this wrong, but a little bird told me that you'd been in and out of the Great Gubal Library, and that the walking-talking broom of all things showed you the way in.
Oh.
Well, I suppose the latter bit's neither here nor there. Long story short, a certain personage has something they want from the library. A hefty leather-bound tome, to be exact. And they've tasked me with finding the right woman to retrieve it. There's just one rub. Seems some heedless interloper, mind you, I'm not looking to point fingers here, left the door to the Forbidden Vaults wide open, allowing what seems like every voidsent and ensorcelled abomination in the Encyclopedia Eorzea to saunter right in. A right mess, I'm sure I agree. Fortunately, the strapping lass standing in front of me knows the place like the back of her hand. I just need you to make like your broom friend, sweep out the nasties, and retrieve the tome for my client. Simple enough, right? I'll meet you there.
Oh, so we have to go back to the library.
Yes.
Oh, you can jump on my mount.
Okay.
Good.
And we can fly.
No. There's no flying here.
Yeah, this is a city area.
Oh, Rowena's here. Hello.
Yeah, remember how she even mentioned that how is she here if she's also there?
Yeah. Rowena is planning a trip to Revenant's Toll. Oh. She's in a very different outfit.
Yeah, you can buy that outfit in the market.
I don't like that she's in a long dress like this. Like, yeah.
It's very fancy.
It feels a little bit out of character because she's meant to be like the gruff, like innkeeper, you know, no business, like no one will mess with me sort of thing. And here she's like in a like delicate, like, you know, flowing dress.
To be fair, like she can still be like that in the dress.
True.
Where she like doesn't give a fuck. She's gonna wear whatever she wants.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would say it's not like too cutesy. It's like very elegant, but it's not like, you know, overly cute. Or it's not like stopping movement either, so like she can still kick your butt.
Yeah, it's not. It could have been more over the top, and this is a nice middle ground.
Good evening to you, Mielikka. Something on your mind? I've been called back to Revenant's Stall to take care of a new shipment of wares, but if you've matters of money that require my attention... Hold that thought. It seems I have visitors, some more welcome than others.
Oh.
Pardon the intrusion, Mistress Rowena. I realize I was here only a few days ago, but I really must speak with you about...
It's Geralt. If you remember, he's the blacksmith that made the legendary bow.
Yes. So hello, Rosalia.
Hello, Rosalia. Hello. Good. You're still here. We need to talk about that promissory note. Now I know what you're thinking. That stinking sack of gooby shite ain't got me goddamn money. Well, you're wrong. I saved it up, every last skill. The thing is, my mates took me out for a drink to celebrate and...
God damn it. Excuse me, sir, but when people are talking, it is generally considered rude to interrupt. I know not what manner of business you have with Rowena, but I am quite sure it can wait. So I think this is a guy, but I'm still gonna read him. As I was saying, Mistress Rowena, have you perchance been able to arrange a meeting with your associates? There is much I would ask them about their work on arcane sentries.
Hold on a bleeding minute, okay? You're telling me to wait? Didn't no one ever teach you to shut your gob when grown-ups are talking? My life, and more importantly, my notes at the taverns at stake here. Now, be a good lad and bugger off until Uncle Geralt's had his day.
100% this is a guy. I can keep reading him though. Geralt, mind your own advice for once and keep quiet. I'll deal with you soon enough. Regarding your question, Ardashir, the answer is no. The client I had in mind is a bit of a recluse and stubborn as all hers in her old age. She wouldn't hear of any meeting and I ain't got time to press her on it at the moment. Too much to do by half.
Sounds like you've got on your plate. You've got enough on your plate without having to worry yourself over an old mate's owns. I'll tell you what, let's forget about it. For it.
I know not what hole you have drunken yourself into, sir, and quite frankly, I do not care. I have important business to discuss with Mistress Rowena, and I demand you leave us to be this instant.
Youth of today. Jumped up, self-serving little shites, the lot of you. Fine. Tell us then, your highness. What's this business of yours that's more important than a man's life, eh? Well, out with it.
Very well. If only to explain myself to Rowena. Together with my master, I have been conducting research into the manipulation of spiritual and etheric energies in what you call the Near East. Our work has shown that the soul is in fact an agglomeration of a specific type of force. This force defines the quiddity of man and makes us who we are. While the soul is indeed inimitable, we believe it's possible to create a quasi-soul. Thus, we turned our attention to anima, the self-same force which allows individuals to traverse the life stream via etherites. By infusing a soulstone with the requisite quantities of ether, this force may be harnessed. Yet after years of research and experimentation, we have naught to show for it but inner husks of stone. We repeated the process again and again, adjusting every element, but the result was always the same. At length, my master declared the project a failure and turned his thoughts to other matters. But I could not give up, not after witnessing the beauty of anima, not after coming so close, and that is why I've journeyed hither to Eorzea. I am certain that with the Charlatan's knowledge of arcane sentries, I can complete my project. I am also certain that the resultant soul will be worth more to mankind than the ale-soaked dish cloud that passes for yours.
Wait, is this the quest for the legendary weapon for Heaven's Ward?
Maybe.
I think so. It would be the only reason why they would bring Geralt, I think.
I guess so.
I just realized. Yeah. Okay. Finished, have you? Well then, allow me to retort. Seems to me you're a cockered little brat, as speaks a lot without saying aught. You talk like a man of learning, when 'tis plain you're just a boy who's never had a thought of his own, and couldn't even if he tried. Not that you ever would, of course. And why? Because the youth of today can't be bothered to do an ounce of honest work for themselves. No sense of duty. Things get rough, and you run for help, leaving a trail of piss in your wake. Do you reckon them scholarly folks from Charlatan asked for the answer whenever they got stuck? Not bloody likely. Because they use their blade brains. tain't even that hard. If I saw these souls thing burning out too quick, I'd think about sealing them inside something strong, like a weapon maybe, to keep all that life from escaping. It cost them a bit of freedom, aye, but it'd keep them around for a damn sight longer than you managed. What's more, if the bloody things really are alive, like you say, you'd end up with a weapon that could think for itself, which could be bloody lethal in the right hands. What do you say to that, you preening little shite?
An animal weapon? That is absolute genius. It means not only to preserve created anima, but to employ it. Animal weapons, eh? Hey, that'll sell. Quite an interesting proposition, Geralt. One that could be quite lucrative. Why not help poor Ardashi here with his work and see what you can make of it?
Help that spineless streak of piss? You're joking, ain't you? Why in the seven hells would I play nursemaid to a watery-eyed brat like him? I was just spouting shite. Didn't really mean none of it. I know what the hell I just said.
Is that right? Pity. Sounded like something we could have made a good bit of coin out of. Enough to make me forget your debts, like as not. Your debts that I won't be forgetting otherwise. Changed your mind? Good. Listen, Ardashi. He may be a drunk and bloody fool, but he's also the finest blacksmith in all the realm. If anyone can forge a weapon capable of holding your souls, it's him. And our adventuring friend here, my dear sweet Mielikka, is a well-known hero around these parts. I'm sure she'd love nothing more than to try out your new weapon when it's finished. Ain't that right? Just think of it. You'd be the first in all of Eorzea to wield one of these anima weapons. Which ain't a bad name now that I come to think of it. Anima weapon. Hey, that'll do. Now don't be so hasty, Mielikka. This here is fate. What else could have brought the three of you to me at the same time, eh? And don't go telling me that thought of a weapon that learns and adapts to combat don't interest you, cause we both know it does. Geralt, was it? Pray forgive me my rudeness earlier. If you truly are the smith she claims, I would be honored to have your assistance. And you, Mielikka, I gather you are the perfect candidate to test the weapon once it's complete.
Well, if this will get me square with Rowena, then I suppose me hammer's yours. But don't think I'm getting roped into this alone. If I have to forge it, you have to wield it.
Thank you, both of you. I promise you will not regret this. Nice to see you're all getting on. Now you're going to need a place to work, and I know just the spot. Azizla, the seat of elegant science, floating on high over Abalatia's spine. Not that the equipment up there will be any of use to you, mind. Only the 12 know how that stuff works. Still, it'll keep prying eyes away until the weapon's ready. I'll arrange for an airship to take you within the day. The fabled Azizla. I look forward to seeing you there, Mielikka. The day is already proving to be more productive than I thought. Girls out of my hair, and soon I'll have new merchandise for the House of Splendors. Assuming this ridiculous plan of his works, I'm counting on you, Mielikka. So hello, Siran Amaya in my chat, who said that if that drunk is involved, it is about legendary weapon.
There you go. I was gonna say, it's a little bit disturbing that as soon as they start talking about a sentient weapon, immediately Rowena's like, oh, we could sell that. It's like,
yeah, it's like, oh yeah,
that's
it's gonna be
it's-
sentient, it can think and learn, and it has a soul,
Yeah.
and like, okay.
It's which is fine if we're you know, creating that, but then she's like, yeah, let's just mass produce it and sell it. It's like,
Yeah.
that's kind of weird.
I mean, even
that's basically slavery. It's like, okay.
even Geralt himself said that like it's gonna take away its freedom, but it's gonna survive. So like it's not like, you know, it's not, you know, it's a trade, but it's not like, you know, a good trade.
Yeah, which again, I'm fine with all of this, just not fine with the idea of, again, creating it to sell and make money. It's like that makes it weird. That makes it weird. It's like, shaking my head.
It is
Rowan.
concerning. Also, I find it funny that we went the classic dubbing route of the kid being voiced by a female.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm
sure
sticking
it's
to it.
Yeah.
For this particular one, I think it's fine.
Yeah. Alright. Let's head outside. So depending on the quest that we get, I'm okay with like leaving like serious story stuff until maybe another day.
Yeah. I think that's fine. We had a lot of stuff to unlock, so.
Yeah. Your reputation precedes you. If the wide-eyed look the stranger is favoring you with is any indication. Oh, I know you. You're one of them half-mad venturers that roams about, picking fights with gods and every bugger else. Well met. Love your work.
Love your work.
But you're just one of them pack of right crazed killers, am I right? Hell, for all I know, might be they're the ones that do the work while you sharing the credit. Now, killer, don't take it personally or nothing. But I've seen it before. When it's all blood and shite and explosions, it can be hard to tell if you're pulling your weight. That's why I've been training up Stone Sky Sea. Don't let the daft name fool you. It's a proper training ground, where fighting folk like me and you can go to refine our killing prowess. If you've never been, go up and look for the goodly fella out past the back bridge. He'll tell you the rest. You won't regret it.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a fight club.
I guess.
Yeah, like a 1v1 fight club.
But with NPCs or?
Yeah, NPCs, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Suffix. So is it the X that are girls, or is it
No,
the X
this is the guy. This is the guy. I remember we confirmed that this is a guy.
Alright, disarmed. Slowfix looks more agitated than you have ever seen him. Oh, is Uplander seeing it? Giant of iron, rising from river. Ishtola and Sid leave to learn more, but are not back yet. Oh, that's the thing in the zone. Yeah. Great is plight of Gobbyflock. Giant is too big, can squash Idleshire flat. Where are the Uplanders?
Calm yourself, Slowfix. Mielikka. 'Tis well you are here, for our need is dire. A colossus of steam and steel has risen from the Taliag. Yet it is no mere forgotten contrivance of Shylian. The resultant etheric disturbance confirms that it is a primal, and that it was summoned amidst the ruins left for the river to reclaim. For a mercy, it stopped dead no sooner than it had broken the water's surface. But so long as it remains in our realm, it may spring to life again at any moment.
Yes, but does Uplander find near Idleshire? Is wilderness still heavy with ether?
Nay, the ether grows perilously thin and more swiftly than I could have imagined. The primal is bleeding the land dry. Should it be suffered to continue, this entire region will become a barren waste in a matter of moons.
No! Gobbyflock has only just found home after long wanderings. Idleshire will not fall. Slowfix will not allow it.
And nor will we. I have already spoken with Alfino, and he concurs that we Scions of the Seventh Dawn must do all in our power to eliminate the threat. Yet, given its size, I deem it wise to attack from two fronts. Our first and most obvious recourse is to keep our foe in check with blade and magic, much as we have done with other such adversaries. Second, I propose that we attempt to cut off the flow of ether which sustains it, mayhap by physically separating the primal from the land. If we are to be rid of the Colossus, I think the latter course more promising, and mean to enlist Master Matoya's aid in pursuing it. Yet such things take time. Thus, I have asked Master Garland to remain here and keep watch over our foe. Given its apparently mechanical nature, his expertise should prove invaluable to you. To you, I say, for I would leave the fate of Idleshire in your hands. Should the primal chance to steer ere my return, you are to join Sid in repelling it. An unenviable task, but one for which you are singularly qualified. Rest assured, I do not mean to linger with Master Matoya any longer than necessary. The moment we find a solution, I shall make haste to rejoin you here. Well then, let us be about our duties. I will leave you to discuss strategies with Sid.
Backrix is keeper of knowings for Idleshire. Can say where Sid has gone. Uplander should start with Backrix. Hello, Zergling close attack. And main Cassidim. Buenos dias.
And Phoenix.
And Phoenix. Kuro, do you wanna say for sure's joke? There's a joke in the chat.
Do I want that voice to be recorded?
Yes.
Apparently a patient said to tell the joke for sure. What do you call sweaty boobs? Humidities.
Just shaking my head for sure. See, really, I think we found we've like cracked the code for sure. I've always been wondering, is it just like his brain that creates like these just awful pickup lines? It's like maybe he gets them from his patients. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like patients when they have like high fever, they tell him jokes.
Yes, they have fever dreams and they spout nonsense, and for sure picks it all up.
Yes.
God damn it. Oh god. See, that was funny. Hello, for sure. Hello. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás, Casadim? ¿Cómo estás? No sé lo que dice, pero está entretenido.
Nice.
Main Casadim, he's saying, I don't know what you're saying, but I'm entertained.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Gracias, main Casadim. Gracias, papi. Gracias.
Look, I'm having fun making voices actually. Like I'm still like I don't think I'll ever be like a voice actor level, but I find it interesting to find like different accents and stuff.
Right.
I'm very proud of myself if I can successfully do it. There's another quest on this guy.
Yeah, but these are level 58 quests. I'm happy with just doing all the unlock quests.
Okay. Fine.
We'll come back for this stuff.
Fine.
Another day.
Fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
First things first. Let's go here. This way. We'll go to the Brawlers Club, the Fight Club.
Oh, okay. I do wonder what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's to fight against NPCs, but maybe I don't think it's going to be a PvP thing.
It would be interesting if it was. But I don't think so.
The show is saying there should be a command for all of my jokes.
Oh,
that
no.
should not exist. That should not be a thing.
Goodly adventure. This is definitely someone who spent too much time with the goblins.
Let's speak to him. You there, good sir. You look like you enjoy bathing in the blood of your enemies. Have you perchance heard about Stone Sky Sea? You see, as a part of an initiative to reduce the number of disputes, the Adventurers Guild has been forced to arbitrate between members who accuse their comrades of not contributing sufficiently to... let me try again. He who fights with strength of stone unyielding, breathes deep of boundless sky, and embraces serenity of rolling sea. Against him none can stand.
For me, it's hair, by the way.
Sorry. What? That's what the Doman fellow told me to say. I don't quite understand that myself, but he seemed to think it was all very clever. Right, so... In essence, we've got these ridiculous contraptions that you can attack in whatever manner you deem fit. Each is supposedly tailored to the strength of some legendary beast or some madman, or being some madman decided to challenge once upon a time. Speaking of which, I believe one should be dropping in right about now.
Literally. Okay. This is very bright. Ow, my eyes.
My god, it's an alien! Is it Hildebrand?
Yeah, I was gonna say, why is there Hildebrand music? I mean, he did fly the last time we saw him.
He did.
Amazing.
Well, apparently, the first time they dropped one of those was an accident. The trainees loved it so much they started doing it all the time, though. Right, so each is tailored to the strength of a legendary fiend. The idea being that if you can defeat the dummy, you can defeat the fiend. In principle, that is, dummies don't hit back after all. But who gives a fig about any of that, eh? And you forgot the best part. It's free. Oh.
Oh boy, it's free.
You can now have access to Stone Sky Sea, the training ground that can be accessed by speaking with a goodly adventurer outside Idleshire. So is this supposed to be like basically training mechanics for boss fights? Is that what that is?
I don't know. Do we want to try?
Is it in Duty Finder?
It says by speaking to him. Yeah.
Right.
Fight. Fight? Fight.
Oh wait, we have to be solo.
Solo.
Hold on. Disband.
Fight.
Fights.
Basic training or level 60?
Let's do basic training because that's the first one.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Just see what it's like.
Yeah, basic training. Let's go. I want to live in the Final Fantasy XIV world. There's some pros and there's some cons to it.
There is a lot of cons. Okay, so we have time. It's timed.
Easy. Oh, I can see you next to me. I'm to your left.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
Oh. Can I help you?
No, I don't think you can. I mean, we can try.
Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
That's cool. Yeah. Go.
Oh no! Damn dart. But yeah, I guess this is to like train your rotations.
Yeah, rotations.
I did it in half the time, not even.
Nice. Over here, we can speak to the Pathfinder. It's interesting that we can like see each other.
Yeah, that's not what I expected.
All right, now let's do the real thing.
Okay, fine.
Fight.
Level 60. Let's go. Oh boy, am I ready? Things are saying the cons may outweigh the pros, but Bannigers. Okay, are you ready, Quackers? We're gonna destroy this thing. Yes. But yeah, this is purely for rotations. You don't do anything else. You don't have to dodge anything.
Yeah. "25 seconds."
Can I do it?
No. I'm saying something else.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can do it. I'm being slow. No, I think I can. I just have to keep up.
I don't know if I can.
We're being close.
Seconds.
Can I do it?
I did it. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Did it! 19 seconds left.
There you go.
I was close. I was afraid. But
Wait, can we look around?
oh, I've already left.
Oh, we can mount up in here. We can fly? What?
Where can you fly to?
Yeah, I mean, just around.
It's like you're not even on the map.
No, we are. If you press M, I'm in the top right.
I don't see you.
As in, there's like a little island. There's like a floating island on the top right.
I see. But I don't see you because we're not in the party.
Interesting. Okay.
Can you fly out of there?
No.
Party. Unless we have more.
That's all. That's literally all there is. Ugh.
Maybe
boring.
we'll unlock more later.
Maybe. Okay, hop on.
So Phoenix, when are you playing? When are you joining us?
Alright, we can fly. We can fly.
Okay. Oh, there's someone there. Someone is parking on top of the quest giver. Excuse me.
Patrick's. Oh, cutscene.
Hold on, I'm trying to click.
Tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
Backrix is keeper of knowings and data. What does Uplander wish to learn about? Ah, Uplander comes in search of Sid, yes?
There he is.
My thanks for sharing your knowings, Backrix. These Illuminati are indeed most hostile. Ah, Light, old friend. You haven't seen Ishtola, have you? Drained of all ether in a matter of mere moons. 7 hells. How much power does that thing need? Too much, plainly. Well, it sounds as if we have an urgent dismantling job on our hands.
I think he's just chilling there.
From what Backrix has been telling me, the Illuminati are the most likely culprits. They have the knowledge to summon a primal, and the requisite short-sightedness not to think better of it. Fanatical captures their philosophy nicely. I think their goal being nothing less than sole ownership of all the world's technology. Needless to say, they're more than willing to kill anyone who stands between them and what they want. Quite how they managed to coax a primal into the hulk of a Charlian defense mechanism, I don't know. But it looks like they've made themselves a tidy little fortress inside the Colossus. We'll need to contend with them if we're to disable the thing. As for the task itself, simply destroying whatever serves as its engine should do the trick, assuming it is in fact mechanical. But before all that, we'll need to find a way in, through yet another bloody barrier. Ugh. Barrier is not new. Rose up 3 years ago after ground made shivery shakes. Ruin is freed from riverbed then. Round Rocks was there, saw with own 2 eyes. Round Rocks. Sorry, who is this? Daughter of Slowfix. Round Rocks loves junk more than all other gobbies. Was collecting them, and is playing now. Look. Oh.
Shiny junk and sparkly rocks, busy bobs and wheelie cogs.
I'm sorry for interrupting, Roundrocks. But I need to ask you a question. When the ground shook 3 years ago, did something come bobbing up to the river's surface?
Bobbing? Nothing bobbed, silly Uplander. Ground made shivery shakes when giant of wheelie cogs stood. And then magic walls came up too.
So it wasn't the tremor that freed the Colossus. It was the Colossus which caused the tremor. And you are absolutely certain you saw it rise from the waters, young one. Seven hells. I think someone tried and failed to summon it 3 years ago. But was it the Illuminati, or...
Oh, look who it is! Brave Fox comes to trade tongue flaps, Uplander.
Ah, just the goblin. Slowfix tells me that you're his resident expert on the Illuminati. Pardon me a moment while I consult with my fellow Uplander.
I like how he adapts the language.
Right. If I may make a suggestion, I'll speak with Brayfox and learn what I can of our opponents. In the meantime, could you investigate the Colossus itself? Biggs and Wigs are near where its hand landed on the shore of the Thaliac. Join them, and see if you can't find a way inside the machine. Oh, and good luck with that barrier. Oh. We have a new character.
It's a new character. It's an aura.
Jeez.
That's what's more interesting. It's an aura. It's a Xaela aura as well. But I think so is Yugiri. I think she's also Xaela.
Okay.
Which is the black ones, the ones with the black scales. Because Mielikka is a Ra'en. She's the white one. Just fly straight through it.
I would appreciate if this primal fight was inside the machine.
I think it
I'd
will
appreciate
be.
that. Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. But what I found more interesting is that this is a Sharlayan construct. It's not like this whole thing is not a
Yes.
Prima. It's Prima is like
the-
soul essentially in the machine.
Yeah, the primal is powering the machine, basically.
Yeah. Which is
Let's
interesting.
speak with...
Well, hold on.
Weeks.
What is Weeks doing?
Let's find out.
Oh.
What? Dee-da. Dee-da. What are the places? What? Huh? What's happening?
I think he's trying to talk to it.
Red Bricks. Giant of Metal is holding fast to land, and Slovix is telling Bread Bricks to keep eyes on the big hand. Yes, okay. Alright, Biggs. Talk to us.
Biggs,
Hello,
explain.
Asher. Hello.
Asher, come play.
Asher. Hold on. When download Final Fantasy, you fucking animal, okay?
Look, I was trying to be nice.
No, download.
Yeah, come. You can join our FC and we can show you around. We can help you with dungeons and we can give you resources.
Right. Come to see the Colossus, eh? The chief has us looking for a way in. Of course, there's a bleeding barrier around the thing. Aye, another one. I appreciate that they're making fun of the fact that they have to keep, like, as in the developers are making fun of the fact that they keep having to go through barriers, and it's getting pretty boring because it's always the same thing. But
I like it because, like, even the characters like not again. Like, God damn.
Yeah.
I love it. They're very self-aware.
Yes. Luckily for us, when the big fellow came down, its hand clamped onto the shore here, punching a hole in its defenses, and leaving that round portal there unprotected. Only trouble is, it's locked and doesn't seem to have a key. For want of a better idea, Wedge is listening in to the Illuminati Link Pearl communications, in hopes they'll mention the trick to opening it.
Are they in Morse code?
Dee-da. Dee-da. Dee-dee. There's only one signal coming from inside the giant, and it's always the same pattern. I'm certain it's a code. The Illuminati always use coded messages. From what I hear, they've developed a special kind of crystal specifically for transmuting Link Pearl waveforms. If we could get our hands on one, the chief decoding machine here should theoretically be able to use it to untangle the meaning. Quite where we'd find such a crystal is another matter. Does Uplander know Round Rocks? She makes a great collection of junk and things. Maybe is keeping Crystal at shortstop.
I like how she just like randomly collects stuff.
Oh, wouldn't that be a stroke of luck? And it just so happens I've been working on a means of identifying the crystal in question. Here, Light. Take this 3G7001B.
I thought he's gonna give him a pet name.
Sprinkle that powder over the so-called collection, and look for anything that glimmers. It should contain the material that we need. You may have to borrow one of Round Rock's treasures, but I'm sure she won't mind if you tell her it's for a good cause.
Something tells me
spider.
she will mind.
We'll speak to Weeks. I designed 3G7001B precisely for a moment like this. I do hope it works. I almost neglected to mention, if you sprinkle it on something and it starts to smoke, run away. I don't expect it will, though. Just keep that in mind, okay?
Weeks, you are not very reassuring, you know? If we gotta, like, you know, just you know, smoke the whole collection of the kid, because apparently it's a goblin kid, I don't think she will be very helpful to us, you know? Just saying.
Yes. If we don't find anything, we could always try blowing the hatch open. That armor looks pretty thick, though.
I was gonna say, because the hand goes through the barrier, right? But is the barrier only around the hand, or does the barrier go through the hand? If we open the door, the barrier is still there.
We'll see.
I assume because they bring up opening the door that the barrier is only around. But I feel like it would be also safe to assume that it can be inside.
It could be. You don't have any Zerg to worry about in Final Fantasy 14. True. Asher, there are no lunkers in Final Fantasy. There are no they can't hurt you, puppy. They can't hurt you. It's okay. Right, junk pile. Sprinkle the dust.
Oh, apparently it's a secret from goblins.
Amongst the jumble of bits and bobs, you spy a faintly glimmering stone.
What is Uplander doing? Sneaky taker? Treasure belongs to Round Rocks. Uplander needs it? For Giant of Mielikka? But Glowstone is most favorite treasure of Round Rocks. Alright, but Uplander must promise to bring it back, or Round Rocks is getting very angry. I don't think we will bring it back.
We're not bringing it back. No.
I'm
pretty sure we're not going to bring it back, but we're going to bring something else to make up for it.
Yeah.
Sure.
She's a baby. Small.
She's very small.
Why is she here? Why is she on the front lines if she's a baby?
Maybe it's their culture. Maybe like they raise their kids for like a year or something, and then they go free.
Maybe.
They're curious creatures. They're explorers.
I mean, fair.
Right.
I mean, to be fair, she did say that her treasure is secret from goblins, so maybe they don't know she's there.
Hey. Lights. No burns, I see. No reason. Tell me, did the 3G7001B reveal anything? Oh. Thank you. And you have my word that I'll give this back to Round Rocks when I finish with it. Now, let's take a listen to what the Illuminati are really saying. Goodness. Oh, that infernal beeping is gone. Now, it's a message, clear as day. Let's see. Today's schedule for Gordius, registration at 7th bell. Stop. Wows, the Coral Cubs at the 3rd bell. Stop. Rest and recuperation at 2nd bell. Repeat. Today's schedule for Gordius.
Interesting.
Coral Lousing? But I'm sure that was the early message. This has to be some sort of jest. Don't be daft, Wedge. It's just another code. You need the proper crystal and the proper knowledge to understand it. Bleeding Illuminati. Should have known it wouldn't be so easy. Do you think it's the aura?
The what?
The aura, the one that we saw before.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Hold on. So I guess I'm reading it?
Go for it.
Quite a conundrum you have there. She has the same ears. But it's your lucky day. I'll crack the code, assuming we can come to a little arrangement. I'm a treasure hunter by trade, and there's a certain something I want inside the giant. I help you get inside, you help me get out of it. A fair deal, no? The name is Mide, by the way.
Charmed, I'm sure. You are aware that the interior is most certainly swarming with the Illuminati. Yes?
Why do you think I came to you? There's strength in numbers, friend. Best we join forces, eh? Now, the words you intercepted are largely gibberish, but paired with the numbers, well, you'll see. 7, stop. 3, stop. 2, wasn't it? You, the big one. See the pipes atop the hatch? There ought to be a valve up there with a hand wheel. Imagine it's a clock, and try turning it right to 7, left to 3, and then back to 2.
We did it! We did it! Alright, let's go fuck him up.
Wait, why is everyone here?
Oh no! Can you read that? I accidentally clicked.
Sid is saying. So the Illuminati have been announcing the way to enter the Colossus all along. Strange. Well done for cracking the code, anyway.
I had less success, sadly. I'm afraid Brayflox knows little more than we do about the Illuminati's plan or the Primal. Come. Things aren't as bad as all that. We found a way inside the machine. We'll just have to learn about it as we go. It's only a massive mammoth, after all. Stopping it should be as simple as destroying its core. If we send in a suitably intrepid team of surveyors, I don't see why we can't trace the machine's power back to the source, via the struts and piping. And I know just the man to lead the party. What say you, Light? Now, is this going to be a dungeon or a raid?
I would say dungeon. And what of me, pray tell? I opened the way for this grand expedition of yours. Surely that's earned me a place in your little band to hunt for my treasure.
You did as you promised, and I may do as you will now. What? And you may do as you will now. But only so long as your treasure hunt doesn't endanger the mission. I'd join you if I could, but there's something I need to see to first. I'll leave Biggs and Wigs here in case of emergencies. Good luck, my friend. What happened to Ishtola?
Nah, she's gone. Now, if you remember, she's with Matoya, and they're trying to figure out how to stop the giant.
Yeah. You have access to the Fist of the Father, Gordius. Can be accessed via the entrance in the Maker's Quarter.
Did you notice they also said that we got a new thing in the Stone, Sky and Sea?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure this out. Is it a raid? There it is. Alexander, the Fist of the Father. It's a raid.
Alexander?
Yeah.
Okay, do
The
we
Alexander
speak to,
raids.
Do we speak to these guys?
Oh yeah, sure, weeks.
Weeks?
I'll keep checking Illuminati communications. If there's any change, you'll be the first to know.
Me there?
Weeks.
Oh.
If there's anything we can do to help, you need but ask. Me there.
Not even looking at her. You needn't worry unduly about me. Once I have what I'm searching for, I'll leave. Simply as that.
Red bricks.
Something tells me she won't just leave. Or she will leave with something we actually need. This cannot end well.
Let's go. So we'll leave this for another day, like, so we can do it together with like Soko and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know.
And Phoenix. And Phoenix.
Yeah. We'll do it with a larger party, maybe Kata as well, and Daunted. We'll see. We'll see. I managed to fix my sound settings now that I'm done streaming. Nice.
And
nice.
and with Ashe, who will clearly catch up to us by then.
True. Hello, Aseti. Hello.
I mean, to be fair, like our next MSQ stream will probably be after DreamHack, right? So it is a few weeks.
Probably. Next Tuesday we should be free. DreamHack starts Wednesday.
Does it?
So yeah. So I think we may be able to get another stream in next week.
Okay.
Maybe. Okay, let's do the library thing. I don't know if this is going to unlock the dungeon or it just sends us in.
I think it's gonna be also a dungeon. Ah, there you are. Good to see a woman who doesn't shy away from a challenge. You see a sturdy-looking door just ahead and to your left. That'll be the entrance to the Forbidden Vaults. This is as far as I can take you. It's in my contract, you see. Anyhow, my client and I are both counting on you to retrieve that tome. Watch your back in there and try to keep it down. It is a library, after all.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. So funny, Midnight Jew.
I know, right?
Okay. So we unlocked a hard mode dungeon. Let's go. Yeah, we can do all these dungeons and stuff later.
By the way, speaking of unlocking, I told you how Soko was very excited for the stuff that we unlocked. And like, he told me that he wants us to do all the unlocks. Like, he wants us to do all the unlocking quests as soon as possible. But also he said that...
possible?
As in, like, you know, yeah, he's looking forward to unlocking everything. But also he said that as soon as we reach the Nier raids, he's gonna want to play with us all the time and just do the Nier raids all the time.
No boy.
He said he's gonna be annoying.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I mean, to be fair, I don't mind because I do want like the loot from the raids because they have some nice clothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Oh, hello, Vista.
Oh, hello. Which side am I supposed to be looking at? I guess the tower?
Tell me when you're ready.
Hold on, I'm not exactly... Okay.
Nice. This botanical garden, built by the Charlians, once was home to fauna and flora collected from across the realm, the study of which yielded numerous discoveries regarding our natural world. Sadly, it was abandoned in the Exodus. The teeming life within left to run wild and unchecked.
That's interesting. That means that half of the things that we see are not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
And that's why there's a tree growing out of the top of it.
Techi Treasure Hunter.
What does Techi mean?
I have no idea. The Techi Treasure Hunter has the look of a woman who has seen rather too many morbals. That's correct.
Yeah, I can relate. Yeah, that's exactly me. What? There's one behind me, isn't there? No? Thank the gods. I've done enough running for one day. Those goddamn beasts came out of nowhere. It's a wonder we made it out alive. But we can't just leave the treasure there. You look like the sort that's used to risking life and limb. Might be as you could help clear a way through those seedkin that damn near made a meal of us. We'd see that it was worth your while, of course. If you're interested, let my friend Sonny know. He should be somewhere near the entrance to Saint Mosien's Arboretum. I hate that word. I can't. I refuse. Well, I reckon it's safe to go back to Idleshire and look for a few more hands. We'll need as much help as we can get. Hope to see you at the Arboretum.
Arboretum.
Arboretum? Arboretum.
I hope, yes, there we go. I was about to say, I hope that that's for a dungeon for that one house with the tree, and that's exactly what it is.
I mean, that's what I was saying. That's what we just read in the thingy, that it's...
No, yeah, but that doesn't matter. Like, I was hoping that this thing wouldn't just be for aesthetic; it would be for a dungeon, and it is.
Yeah, because we saw the entrance before, right?
Yeah.
Nice hair.
That is quite a haircut. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Is this
also,
Kata?
hello,
This looks
hello,
like
Aseti. Yes, we're doing good. We're doing good. I woke up late today. But I'm trying to make up for it with a Final Fantasy stream. Yes. Okay. You're here to help with the seeding and with the seed king infesting the arboretum. Thank the gods. We've not the numbers to venture into there ourselves. They used to research plant life from every corner of the realm here, and here, you know. Of course, with no one to look after it, it's all gotten a bit overgrown. Usually, places like this are more trouble than they're worth. But if the parchments we found are anything to go by, there's something in these ruins that could benefit everyone in Idleshire for generations to come. A proper, priceless treasure.
potatoes.
And it goes without saying that a site as old as this is sure to be stuffed with all sorts of precious relics, which you'd be welcome to keep if you help beat a path for us. We'll follow behind you once it's safe and see if we can't find what we're looking for.
Okay.
Let's go. We have 3 dungeons, and we also have a quest to go to Azizla. I guess we're gonna actually go on a bit of a trip.
I guess so.
Yes.
Are we checking other areas if they have any unlocked quests?
That's what I just said. Yeah. We're gonna go through all the zones and see if there are any quests. Also, yes, Aseti. I I do need some rest from all the casting. I do need some rest. I still haven't had a proper 8-hour sleep yet.
Is that why you casted ESL yesterday?
Yes, that's why I casted ESL yesterday.
Shaking my head.
Look, I saw the bracket and I was really excited because I saw that both Vindicta and Patty Mac can go really far.
How did it go, by the way? Because I didn't watch the whole thing.
It was fun. It was a fun cast. It was fun, but as soon as Vendetta got knocked out, I just raided someone else. I raided Chicken Man. I wasn't gonna cast the whole thing. Yeah.
How far did they go?
I believe quarterfinals. Vendetta, he faced Max Pax in the quarterfinals.
Oh yeah.
Okay, do we have any quests here? The answer is no.
What is this weather? Oh, this is the primal weather.
Oh, Royal Levin.
Yeah, it's somewhere on the map. And you can fight it, I think.
So this is kind of like how in the Shroud there's the Black Knight.
Yeah, Odin.
Odin, yeah.
I think it's the same thing anyway.
Yeah. I kind of want to run around and look for him, but at the same time, I don't want to waste a lot of time doing that. And I don't even know what he looks like.
I mean, on the picture it looks like a deer, but I don't know.
A deer?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a big place. Yeah. It's a big place. I've been tuning in whenever I am not at work. Oh, thank you, Aseti. Thank you. I appreciate it whenever you tune in. Always, always. Oh, is this it? No, this is just extra.
Yeah. It's the extra. It's always there.
It's just extra. Shaking my head. Alright, well, to make this easier, I'm just going to teleport to the training mists. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We've been doing a lot of casting. This morning I was editing some VODs, a bunch of the DreamHack VODs, so it'll all eventually end up on YouTube. It's just gonna take a while. It'll take a while. There are a lot of quests here in the Trending Mists, but nothing is an unlocked quest.
Okay.
So from here, we can go to Gorthas. And then we'll go to Foundation. I know there are quests in Foundation.
By Kartas, which Kartas do you mean?
The one that matters.
Do you want to go see that Vista?
Oh, we couldn't do that another time.
But
Okay, there are a lot of quests here.
but Vista.
Fine, where is it? Where is it?
In the very top left.
Okay. Just get on the thing.
I'm
Top
still
left of the map?
loading. Yes.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Hold on. I have it on a screenshot. It's by one of the points. It's by Dragon Speed. If you look at
Okay.
the map, it's Dragon Speed.
Yeah. We're going.
It's a while. This is probably the biggest map.
Yeah, it's okay. I got a bunch of quests, but they're just side quests.
Mm.
I kind of want to like save all this stuff for my Dark Knight or something.
Mm. But would you do it off stream then?
No, I'll do it on stream.
Okay.
Just when my Dark Knight is like leveled up.
There's the moon.
I don't see the moon. Oh no, there it is.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of time, so I'm just. Just
Okay, so where am I going?
Dragon Speed.
Yeah, I'm going there, but like from Dragon's Spit. Where am I going?
It's down below in the cave thingy, pool, whatever it is. Like, see, there's like a
Okay.
hole, and it's inside the hole. Yeah, see? Behind,
Where's
behind you. Bit too far, too far. There.
I
the right.
didn't see it. I may have already done it.
Get there.
I didn't see anything here.
This one.
We did this one.
I didn't.
Didn't we? Okay, well I did. Go for it.
It must have did because it's right next to a botanist quest. Apparently it didn't trigger. What do I have to do here?
I think this is the one, yeah, where you have to it's like you have to like sit or something.
Sit? Oh,
There
yeah.
you go.
Sit. Interesting. You have to sit in the water.
Yeah.
Dragon Speed.
Is it-
Said to be as scalding as a worm's breath, Dragon Speed is a colorful analogy for the hot springs nestled between the cliffs near the Slide Mountains. Local wildlife has long been attracted to the warmth of the natural thermal pools, and their numbers have only increased following the advent of the long winter. The steaming springs are also frequented by Ishgardian knights who laud them for their supposed healing properties.
Yeah. It's natural hot springs.
Yeah. But yeah, it's right next to a note for botanist, so that's probably when you did it.
Aetherites. I could have sworn there were some quests here. Let's quickly double check.
I mean, there were quests, but I don't know if any unlocks.
Oh boy. No, yeah, they're all here. In the other area. Alright.
Wasn't there also
So-
a Hildebrand quest, you said?
Yeah, we're gonna leave the Hildebrand quest alone. We're gonna leave it alone.
Where is the Hildebrand quest?
It's in the market. It's in
Oh, okay.
the place.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, how do you know? Oh no. Yeah. This is Hildebrand quest. 100%.
Okay, come to me. We'll go and do this quest here. The Gods of Eld. Huh. Huh. Torsurfers has a message for you from a mysterious stranger.
Oh boy.
Ah, my Lord Light. During your absence, a stranger came calling. Upon learning that you are away, he left a message to the effect that he wishes to speak with you, and will await you at the Rising Stones. If you have a mind to oblige this stranger, please be careful. I cannot well explain why, but it put me ill at ease to simply be near him.
Did you notice? Hold on. What is this quest called again?
Gods of Eld. Come.
If you look at the thumbnail, there's someone in white clothes, in white hood.
Come. Come.
I'm coming. I have to find you on the map.
Apparently there are sky pirates down here.
Oh. Unquiet? What does that mean?
The unquiet trader seems to be scanning the skies in silent desperation. Ah, you have the look of a lad who's seen his fair share of trouble. Mayhap you'd be willing to help me with mine. I need a capable sort to head into the Sea of Clouds and track down my missing airship. I had a mortgage. What? I had to mortgage my soul to get that vessel built. So winning the contract to ferry supplies out to Cloudtop was a real weight off my mind. But it seems my luck ended there. My ship was due back to Inishgard bells ago, and I've been praying for a glimpse of her sails ever since. I can't help fearing the worst. What if she's run afoul by sky pirates? My creditors will have their pounds of flesh. You think me foolish to fear piracy so far above the waves? Well, let me tell you that no honest merchant is safe now that airship production has, if you'll excuse the pun, taken off. Any scoundrel with a sack of coin and a vague sense of direction can terrorize the skies. Oh yes, the new breed of buccaneers like to paint themselves as dashing explorers braving the unknown, but the truth of their nature is right there in the name. Sky pirates. Given half a chance, they'll strip your ship of every last scrap of cargo and cry Yahar as they launch you screaming over the rails. I've heard the stories. Please, you must make haste to Camp Cloudtop. That's where the shipment was bound, and inquire as to the fate of my poor ship. Oh, and my poor helmsman. Ask Runtremont. He'll know, if any man does. Sky pirates.
There's a lot of sky pirate gear, so it's interesting to know them now.
Mm-hmm. Right. To Cloudtop.
Wait, are we not taking more quests?
No, we're done. That's it.
Oh, okay. I thought there was something more.
A side
Maybe
quest.
it's just class things.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Up here. Run, Tremont. A supply airship has gone missing, you say? Well, that would certainly explain why our provisions are so late in arriving. I did in fact spy a vessel charting an erratic course northwards a short while ago, but as it seemed disinclined to make port here, I paid it little mind. Not the most compelling piece of evidence, I grant you, but I have witnessed naught else of interest. I suggest you investigate the landmass to the north. Rest assured, I will send word if I spy another sign of our errant supply ship.
Do we fly there?
Up on. Ha. Do you have a quest at OK Zundel called Reap What You Sow?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go there after.
Oh, look. Just chilling here.
Oh
Hold on, who do we talk to?
Let's talk to the Sky Pirate. Huh. We'll make some good coin from this haul, and then we'll see if this fool is worth the ransom. Right. Helmsman. Aid! Aid, I say! These villains mean to plunder my cargo! Who the hell yells aid?
Look.
What?
Fish
What have we got here
gatherer.
then? Uh-huh. Think you're some sort of hero, do you? Literally, yes.
Yeah, I kind of known as well.
Well then, you won't mind if me mates here join the fun. Make for a more heroic tale, won't it? The tale of how 3 sky pirates fed a meddling little shite his own bloody eyes. They don't
It's
even have
kinda
guns.
You know, guys? That's a very lame story.
Oh!
Are those the real Sky Pirates?
What the? Oh gods, I know that ship. It's...
That looks a lot like the Garland ones.
It's Robin Hood.
Yes.
So, you're the Scrags would have been dragging our good name through the mud. Ah.
Yeah, totally. The real Sky Pirates.
Yeah, you're Red Bill Leofard. We ain't done naught to you or yours. What do you want with us? I think I made me position pretty clear. You take on the mantle of Sky Pirate, you'll agree to a certain code of conduct. And codes ain't worth much if folk go about breaking them. Frankly, lads, you're making us look bad. We can't have that. No hard feelings, though, eh? Oh my god!
He does have a gun.
He does have a gun. Thank you, Mr. Leofard. Thank you. I'm certain my master will wish to repay you.
I like how they're just so calm about these guys being shot.
If your employer does business in Ishgard, he likely knows a merchant or two who trades with me associates. Tell him to say it's for Leofard, and any reward should reach me soon enough. As for you, adventurer, tain't often someone beats me to the scene. But then I'd expect naught else, not less from a hero such as yourself, Light. That is who you are, ain't it? I don't know too many other folk with one of them marvelous mana cutters that the Ironworks dreamed up.
Yeah, there you go.
Well then, seems you saved me the trouble of tracking you down. I'd been hoping to have a word with you, you see. I'll put it to you straight. I need someone to help out with a little adventure I have in mind. Someone used to taking a few risks. Now, this wouldn't be no black-hearted brigand's work, so don't go worrying yourself on that account. Unlike them thieving curs just now, I don't hold with robbing honest folk. For me, you see, the Sky Pirate's life is all about freedom. The freedom to go wherever you will, to find out what lies beyond the next cloud. If you're interested in joining us on an adventure worthy of the name, then look for me look for me standard in the northern reaches of Blue Window. Someone will be waiting. Someone will be waiting there to greet you. Bye.
How did he get the mana cutter? Are we mass producing this now?
No.
I thought that there were only 2. To be fair, one of them was Einstein's, so I guess he doesn't need it anymore, huh?
I guess so. Thank you so much, babylings. Oh my god, 4 months of ramen. Let's go. I did not have ramen yet today. I will probably have ramen today. I'll probably have ramen tomorrow though. It's true. Look, excuse me, Kuro. There's nothing wrong with ramen, okay?
I know. I want some. I can't have it.
Like, I'm jealous.
Yeah, I'm jealous though, actually.
I want the ramen. But hello, baby. I hope you had a really good. I hope you had a good ladder session. I know things were going a little bit rough, and it was a little bit smudged at the start and stuff. I know. But I hope things got better.
Speaking of ramen, does anyone have like some good and simple ramen recipe that you can make instead of
What do you mean? You mean making noodles?
No, making the stuff that you add to the noodles. But
You mean
yourself.
the broth?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I'm sure you can. Yeah, I'm sure that there's a process. There's a process to like boiling meats, or boiling like pork and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
but
And you
what do you add
take
to
that
it?
water. That's MSG.
Because
I don't know.
ramen tastes different than our kind of soup that's done similar way. So it must be like spiced differently, but I don't know
For sure.
in what way.
Yes, we need to figure that out. Hello, Asadi. Hello. Bye. Hold on. I just spam the emotes. There it is. All right, let's speak with Sanovanu. Sanovanu would seek your aid in asserting the authority of the Zundu chieftain. Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta get ready. It's Asheri. Ah, I see. The great Netherling warrior who chased the clouds from our land returns. Like gentle zephyr wind, Sanu has plea and hopes Netherling lends an ear. Zundu takes shelter from the Vundu storm by virtue of peace offerings and respect commanded by Zundu chief. Now, though, the rains threaten to fall again. The symbol of chief's power is the great mask he wears, a mask that grows old and worn. A chief who wears a shaping mask is a chief who commands as much respect as a summer's day drizzle. Are we gonna like usurp the chieftain? Is that what's happening right now?
Nah. I think we're just making renovations to the mask.
Yeah. Tribal mask is made from the scale of Wauken, a giant sanua who nests on Neverreap, where the Vanu Vanu are forbidden to go. The wicked Vundu seek to hoard power over the influence for themselves. They seize control of Neverreap and forbid poor Zundu from entry. But they cannot keep out the great Netherling who tamed the white. Go to Neverreap, Netherling, and snatch the scale of the Wauken from the Vundu's evil clutches. Tonovano will be your guide. He awaits you outside the village. Pray go swiftly, Netherling, and chase away the coming storm. Okay, let's go.
I like their language where they just compare everything to weather. It's creative.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot Asheri. Okay, Kuro, you have to remind me. It's not Asedi. It's pronounced Asheri.
Asheri?
Asheri. See. It's a SH sound.
But why?
What do you mean, but why? It's how it's pronounced.
Yeah, but what language is it from?
Oh, I don't know. Let us know what language it's from. But I'm sorry for forgetting. I'm sorry. See, the thing is, like, Babyling, she's amazing with names. She remembers everything. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Like, I can't. It's, yeah, I struggle.
I remember names most of the time. I wouldn't say, oh, there's the Vista. I wouldn't say all the time, but most of the time.
Light, you Dejin, go to sleep. Logic, go to bed, all right? You can calm yourself, mate. Let's go look out. Beautiful. How come you pronounce Asheri but not Sont? I didn't believe you. I didn't believe you, Sounder. That's the difference. Like, Asheri has no reason to lie. Sounder has reasons to lie. Asheri is my last name. It's Arabic. Oh, nice.
Arabic.
Nice.
Okay.
Sheri. Beautiful.
Nice. Because I was wondering which language spells sh as SC. Because I know, because Polish spells it as SC, and Hungarian spells it as ZS, I think. No, just S. Sorry, Hungarian is just S. Yeah, because they do the opposite.
Alright. Coldwind. When the Rose Knights first came to the Sea of Clouds and treated with the Zundu, they asked the chieftain what he called his islets floating northwest of Okezundu, to which he responded, "Small island beneath which cold winds of Korthus ever blow." For the sake of brevity, the knights simply called it Coldwind.
Nice. I like that one. It's like, this is like he like the whole poem was made for this small piece of land, and they're like, you know what? It's a bit long.
Yeah, Coldwind. All right, let's go.
Next one.
Stacia. Oh my. Okay.
Where are we going?
Wait. Hold on. I need to dress up. I need to dress up.
I clicked.
Okay.
I can't dress up
I'll
anymore.
click.
That's fair enough, stranger. If you value your life, tell me true. Did you stumble across this marker by chance, or are you here by invitation? No,
yes.
Fight me. Then that would make you the hero the captain said to watch out for. Well met. The name's Stacia. Leofard would call me his right-hand woman, but I feel more like his bloody nursemaid, God's truth be told. Anyway, my thanks to you for coming to hear him out. If you'd follow me, I'll take you to Redbill's Nest.
Let's go. Asheri. I'm half Egyptian, where the last name originated, I believe. Ooh,
that's interesting.
Nice. Yeah. So know many people from Egypt.
Yeah. I mean, we know Magnaf, I guess.
Oh, they have a sky base.
Nice.
It's a hideout. I love it. They have a clothesline.
Yeah,
doing their washing.
It's a whole village.
Yeah.
I like that it's proper village. No, not like this drunk pirate hideout, but it's like a proper village.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not for other pirates. That's why it's like specific to their group.
Yeah, but as in they didn't make them the stereotypical dirty pirate, but they actually just live there.
Yeah. Where's the cam so we can see the chest? For sure. Can you calm down? Look, you can see the chest in game. There, oh, look at it. Oh. I think that's you.
No, I think that's you.
I come to you in person and you still refuse my offer? Arrogant fool. Yeah, it was a girl. Because I was assuming that he would be in there with a girl. On the subject of arrogance, Radlia, I bow to your superior knowledge, but that's all the bowing you'll get from me. As I've told you a dozen times before, I ain't no one's lackey.
Oh my. But mind you, Leofard, how else do you propose to survive an expedition into the ghost ship? I would fear for my life if not but your feeble crewmates at my back.
Well, I'd fear for me life, with your mangy crew at my back on account of them being murderous, untrustworthy bastards to a man.
The expressions.
That was a solid anime expression. Oh my god.
Someone put work into this. It's this random cinematic of a bonus quest. I thought you cleverer than this, Red Bill. But no matter. I always get what I want in the end. It's merely a question of method. Now there's a face I've not seen before. You don't have the look of one of Leofard's little birds. She's a guest. You understand the concept, don't you? You know, when someone is invited instead of just bursting through the door whenever she damn well pleases?
I don't think she's familiar with that concept.
No, not really, no. That was rather Captain of the Talons. She knows Leofard's the best sky pirate alive, and the fact he won't join her sticks in her crow. Crow? Is that a thing? Crow? That's the guy.
Are you gonna tell them to talk? Are you gonna let them talk to you like that, Captain? You should teach them Red Bill some respect.
Patience. When all of this is over, we shall see who rules the skies.
What kind of side quest did we find? Did we get ourselves into?
Yeah, I can actually this is like a proper quest.
This is. Well, you know what this is solid Crystal Tower level Heaven's Ward content. I'm pretty sure this is like a side quest that's gonna go somewhere. You know.
Okay.
Flesh out a character.
I was gonna say this piece this seems to have the same level of effort as Manderville quests, where you do like facial expressions and everything.
Yeah. Hey there, hero. I promised you high adventure, and high adventure you shall have. For we plan to board the Sea of Cloud's very own ghost ship.
Or what folk have taken to calling one anyway. Every day for the past few weeks has brought with it a new sighting of the selfsame vessel, a massive airship of queer design, adrift on the wind. Being a curious lot, there were a few buccaneers who tried exploring below decks, but none of them's been seen since. And so, naturally, they're saying the ship is cursed. Well, haunted.
Like I said, an honest-to-God's ghost ship. My guess is she's another relic left behind by the Alligans, but we won't know for sure till we've had ourselves a good poke around inside, and liberated whatever ancient treasures she's got mouldering away in her hold, of course.
But before we start dividing up the spoils, we've got to find the damn thing. Which is why we've been working on a special new device.
Finding her will be the easy part. What we can't do without is a veteran explorer what ain't afraid to fling himself face first into the jaws of danger. Now, I know you're a gallant champion of the people and all, but strip away the fame and the glory and I'll wager you're still an adventurer at heart. So, what do you say, Light? Fancy a plunge into the unknown at the side of the Red Bills?
We had no say in the matter. Then it's settled. Let's pay a visit to our crewmate, Utata. She's been working on a way to track the vessel.
Look, their name is Red Bill, okay? You know, it's basically a duck.
Are there
it's
Red
bird
Bill
related.
ducks?
I mean, what other animals have bills, you know? It's got to be like some sea
Platypus?
creature of some kind. It could be a platypus.
I knew Utata would be a leopard.
Yeah, you could tell. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Let's left to right.
Hold on, what's her outfit? I need to see. What's this outfit? I don't think I know it. Can I have it? Oh, this may be like a smithing outfit or something.
Maybe.
Okay, what do we talk to?
I always get this little thrill in me chest when I'm about to embark on a new adventure. And once you've felt your heart dance like that, there's naught you wouldn't do to feel it again.
This here's Utata, the lass I was telling you about. She's our engineer and a damn good at one at that.
Might be as there are better engineers in the realm, but I'd wager none of them are as inventive as our Utata. She earns her keep with her brains, not her brawn, and we're a stronger crew for it.
So hold on. This is actually the cousin of Wedge, and that's why she knows how to operate all this Ironworks stuff. Calling it now. Greetings. The name's Utata. I suppose you'd call me the Red Bill's Chief of Engineering. Smithing, carpentry, magitech. If it's part of an airship, I can fix it. Just don't expect to see me waving a cutlass and swinging over the rails. If there's fighting to be done, well, that's what we have you for.
Utata seems eager to share her findings on the ghost ship. Oh.
Well met, ladies and gentle pirates. Now that we appear to have our hero, I am happy to report that we've overcome the last obstacle to boarding the ghost ship.
Meaning, your project is proceeding as planned.
That it is, Captain. I knew this would be the perfect place to take readings. The scant amounts of background ether make it easy to follow the derelict's trail. The ghost ship was what Utata tells us is a unique etheric signature. She's been building a device what can sniff out this particular spectral flavor and point us in the right direction. I call it the Ecto Compass. It's allowed me to collect some solid data on the vessel's movements and plot a reliable intercept course. No groping blindly through the clouds for us. All the ships are loaded and ready to fly. Just say the word, Captain.
Utata, you'd best stay here, out of harm's way. Keep an eye on them ether trails, eh?
Aye, Captain. Grab an armload of treasure for me.
Now, we've got no way of knowing what's waiting for us on the Cursed Hulk. Light, you do best to bring along a few mates. What you know you can trust. Don't hurt to be too careful, seeing as how you'll be going in first and all. I did tell you you'd be going in first, didn't I? Well, you will. The rest of us will be guarding the rear, just in case Radilia and her brood decide to stick their beaks in where they ain't wanted. Don't worry, she'll not get past us, so you can concentrate on carving a path into the ship's belly. And honest to God's ghost ship. Ho, ho, ho. This is going to be an adventure and a half.
There you go.
It is. The Void Ark. Sounding a lot more epic than a ghost ship.
I mean...
Left to right.
Wait, do they have something to say?
We'll deal with any sneaky bastards that try creeping in on us from behind, while you and your mates forge ahead. The Hulk's secrets will be ours alone. Station.
I'll be on hand to see that our curious captain don't get us all killed meddling with some ancient artifact or other. Meaning, you'll be free to concentrate on not getting killed by whatever waiting below decks. Can't say fairer than that, eh?
The captain's dragged us on some hair-raising ventures in his time, but Summit tells me that this one's going to be the worst of the lot. If we look out for each other, though, I reckon we'll make it home in one piece, with a bit of luck.
Jafar will be taking my ecto-compass with him. Just follow his lead and you'll arrive at the derelict soon enough. Who knows what wondrous trinkets await you inside.
So this is another raid, actually.
A raid?
Yes.
Toko. Look, it attacked us.
Wait, what was it? I didn't even see.
Toko.
What? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
hai visto?
Hello.
Yeah, Toko.
Nice.
But there's a vista on the tree. Behind the tree.
On this tree?
Yeah, behind the tree. No, on the ground.
On the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I already got it.
Okay. Well, thank you for
I didn't see
dropping
it.
me.
I mean, I don't know where it is. I didn't know it was on the rock.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
The shattered back. The strong seasonal winds from the north have carved the cracks of this floating isle into their unique shapes. The Knights of Ishgard called it the shattered back for its ominous resemblance to the gnarled rib bones of a great beast. Yeah, I can see that.
I love it aesthetically, like the spiral sort of like rock formation.
Is it a zoo? It's an anzu.
So we're just getting more and more dungeons and raids to do,
Yeah.
which we'll do another day once we get a party together.
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Mainly Sokka to carry
I mean,
us.
Sokka is usually there if he's awake.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think Sokka's awake right now.
Yeah, the big disclaimer is if he's awake.
Yeah.
'Cause Sokka is on American schedule, basically.
Donovano once waits for Netherling warrior, and Netherling warrior comes. Netherling braves never reap to retrieve the Welkan scale for Zundu. Dono's heart flutters in the gentle winds of Netherling's kindness.
There's a griffon behind him.
Neverreap is sacred land to the Vano, but Vundu come with their wicked ways and transform Netherreap into a tempest of terrors. Watch your tail feathers, Netherreap. Don't have a tail feather.
Oh, there you go. It's also a duty finder, I think. Didn't expect that. But look, there's a griffon.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see a wild griffon.
Hold on, I'll switch the bard so it doesn't try to kill us.
Look.
It's very majestic. It's
It
very
is very majestic.
proud.
I mean, as it should be. Griffons are always majestic. Neat.
And that is every quest here.
Suddenly there's a lot of them. They weren't here when we were going the other way.
Okay, so I believe we have a couple more. We are going to Revenant's Toll.
Okay.
Is Light known for his chest? I think it is a little bit of a meme. A little bit.
I mean, here's a nice chest.
Can you leave my chest alone? Shaking my head.
Okay.
Shaking my head. Gonna sneeze.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Bless you.
Thank you. Alright, we're going inside the inn.
In.
Okay, so we
So where
have
to
a
next?
couple. The Gods of Eld.
That's
I
inside,
think-
but we also
Yeah, it's
have this
inside.
quest here.
No, inside. Let's go inside first. Let's see where this takes us. Wait, why are we going all the way in here? Like, Minfilia's not here.
Wait, who
Oh,
is
right.
this?
We're gonna speak to Alfino.
Hold on, I'm gonna talk to all the people.
I already went inside.
God. There are like random
Wait,
people here.
Wait, no, I can go outside. It's not
Okay.
a cutscene, so I'll go
Okay.
outside so we can talk to you.
Come talk to everyone. Because those are like random people that weren't here.
Okay, let's start with Vimatia.
There's Clem.
Vimatia.
Wait. Oh, Mattia. Okay.
I was one of those to answer the Silence Call to Arms and volunteer my blade at the Siege of Ishgard. 'Twas there that I made the acquaintance of this fair fellow.
Who is that?
Oh, look, he's got stick. He has stick.
He does have a stick, but he looks a lot like what was his name? Like the guy from
Tancred?
House Salinarte. No.
Oh.
Well, I guess not. That's not him.
Okay.
I wonder if we know him actually. Who are these people?
Oh, look, there's a little Tataru on the chair.
She's
Behind the
pretty actually.
receptionist desk.
She's really pretty.
Yeah. I love her outfit. It's so cute.
Yeah, it's like nicely colored too.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Ah.
They all have nice outfits actually. But yeah.
All right.
Who are you?
Let's speak with Aliane.
Aliena.
Aliane.
To help widen the net of our search efforts, I've recruited a small army of seasoned adventurers. Friends from my own days in the dungeon delving trade. That will be given.
Right. Femi. On the table.
I don't know. I don't remember who she is. Riol and Lady Yugiri have already left to pursue rumors of the missing scions. I think I might head to Gridania myself and make some inquiries there.
Blomvida.
Hold on. I'm looking at the random dialogue that appears as well. There's a person behind the bar who says that they're only there until Flamin returns. Okay. Brunhilda. I am sorry that I refused your plea for aid. But aside from the very real dangers that Ishgard faced, I sensed something not quite right about the Crystal Braves.
Okay. Artemis? There's not like a well-earned drink after a hard day's work. I'm glad we had dialogue for that. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your input. Why
Right,
are we
Clem.
paying you? Hold on, who is this? I walked into someone. Clem, where is Clem? Clem. Oh, that's a girl, okay. Oh, she's also nice. Oh, Enor, why must you always fall for these tragic types? And it is not as if we need another healer. What?
And
I've met a new man, but he spends more time talking about his lost sibling than what else. Mayhap you've met the missing brother. I hear he used to work here. Wait, do we know him?
Are you really Clem? Are you really bitching about a guy who lost his brother? Like, can you calm down? Like, what the fuck?
I think she's bitchy about the fact that she's always falling for this type of people, you know.
Mm-hmm. Still, have some sympathy.
But what I think is like, is it someone we know?
Wait, are they talking about this guy right here? Is his brother Boulder? It is. It's Ultra
Oh my
Boulder. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Let's
Boulder?
speak to him. Ultra. For 1,000 days, I walked along the edges of Abalthia's fiery craters, tempering both mind and body, that I might withstand the rigors of battle at my brother's side. When at last I felt I was prepared, I traveled here to Mordona, only to be greeted with the news that Hori is nowhere to be found.
Oh my god, it's Hori, our favorite.
Hori Boulder, he has a brother
We will
who's
find
a healer.
him. We will find him.
has-
He's probably hiding. I think he's fine. Don't worry, he's
his
fine.
His brother is a healer, and his healer brother has a girlfriend.
Oh, no.
The drama. All right,
Oh boy.
Home.
Is no one here? No. Okay. Probably.
And so, the moment you learned that our young companion was in danger, you hastened here with axe in hand. Such fighting spirit. We shall be fine friends, you and I.
Isildur.
Isildur. I came as soon as I heard the news of Alien's capture. But these old bones do not move as quickly as they once did. And the worst of it had ended by the time I arrived in the toll.
Wait. Do you remember who Isildur is?
Nope.
If you remember, I mean, you don't remember. If you when we did the very first dungeons of Realm Reborn, there was always some adventurers in front of the dungeons, and one of them was Isildur and his daughter, I think. I don't know if they were related or she was just taking care of him, but like she was much younger than him. And like he was like a retired adventurer, but he still wanted to go out there, and she was like convincing him to retire and stop doing this because he's too old. And then at some point, after, like at one of the dungeons, they said that like the last party that went in, like they all died, so they're not going anymore, and like he actually retires. So now this is a callback to that, where like when he heard that help is needed, he unretired, but like he's actually too old to do it now. But I don't remember who was his friend. Was Alian the one who was taking care of him?
I mean, I think so, because they name dropped that.
Yeah, they said that when Alian called him, and that's the one. So was she the one who was taking care? Because I remember that she like had a hood on, so I don't exactly remember what she looked like. I would have to check that in the votes or something. Okay.
Are you ready?
So are we going to Alfie?
Yeah, I'm clicking on the destination.
Hold on. I'm going. Destination.
My thanks for coming. Oh, is it Alfie's sister?
I don't know.
Oh no, never mind. It's
it is someone small. That's you.
Unokalhai is my name, and I serve a friend. I sought you out that I might alert you to the rising threats of the beings known as icons. You are aware of the threats, you say? But I speak not of the primals, with which you are exceedingly well acquainted. It may interest you to know that the term icon and the beings to which it refers precede the Gallian Empire by eras. You see, it is the name by which the Alligans called godlike beings, the dark divinity Odin among them, and the Gallians, who seek to emulate the glory of ancient Allag, have simply availed themselves of it. You can go for it.
Pray permit me to continue the tale. What is it? Ah!
Reanger.
Is this your child, Reanger?
Reanger. How kind of you to join us. As the Warrior of Light's comrade, my participation is but to be expected. After all, the matter both doth pertain to the very fate of this star. The icons of Eld, in the distant past, these mighty beings did offer fierce resistance to the Allagan Empire. However, they eventually fell to the men of Allag, who devised the means by which to capture them. And it did not end with capture. As you well know, the Allagans also learned how to harness the Icon's power. They refined this knowledge as the Etherochemical?
So glad you have to read that word this time, because I remember I had to do it every time.
On Azisla. And within the centrifugal crystal engine, they sealed 3 of the beings, the Warring Triad. 'Twas first and foremost to acquire the infinite power of the Warring Triad that the Archbishop did seek Azisla. But in the wake of his defeat, the bindings which confined the icons were severely damaged. Doubt not, but they will fail completely ere long. That we do not condemn you for striking down the Archbishop. You were simply fulfilling your destiny, And yet, were the Warring Triad to be released into the world, unimaginable destruction would ensue. Take heart, for there is hope still. Through swift action, we may yet prevent their awakening and see them resealed. But in dealing with this new threat, our first step must be to contend with the old. Our two savage gods are returned, I fear, summoned once more by their worshippers, and at strength far surpassing their previous incarnations. I speak of the Primals, Ravana, and Bismarck. If left unchecked, they will inevitably seek to seize the power of the Warring Triad. This will serve to feed the confluence of chaos and hasten the Icon's awakening. To it, we must needs vanquish both their kinds. I pray thee, however, to first focus thy gaze upon the Primals, ere we turn our attention to those Icons and their fitful slumber. I shall return to the waking sands forthwith, and consider such measures as are available to us. Meanwhile, I bid thee attend to the task of eliminating the Primals. Young Unokalthai shall assist thee. Rest assured he is not our enemy, for the time being at least.
What do you mean for the time being?
So there are there are 5 Primals. There's the 3 of the Triad, and then there's the Bismarck and Ravana. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a book. The book.
Yeah, but why does he say for now?
Because he's the Warring Triad, the book. The Awakening. The Warring Triad is the collective term for 3 immensely powerful icons that were brought into existence during the twilight of the Third Astral Era. Summoned by the native tribes of Mercidia, these entities were set against the encroaching forces of the Allegan Empire. The strength of the Primal is determined by the fervent prayers of its faithful, and as the Mercidians' prayers called for saviors with the power to throw back an imperial invasion, the resulting incarnations were perforce imbued with nigh incalculable might. That the Allegans were capable of conquering such godlike beings well illustrates the incredible heights to which their technology had ascended. The implacable empire subdued and imprisoned the Warring Triad, shackled them to machinery that sustained the Icon's forms, whilst at the same time leeching away their infinite energies. For 5 millennia did the Warring Triad languish thus in dreaming servitude, their slumber undisturbed, until Archbishop Thordain VII of Ishgard rattled the bars of their cage. The Archbishop had come to Azizla seeking to absorb the Three's power and make of himself a god without rival. It was fortunate then that the Warrior of Light and his companions thwarted Thordain before he realized his tyrannical ambitions, but the victory was not without consequence. The violence of the battle cracked the seals that keep the Triad in torpor, and the Icons had begun to stir. Worse, the Garlean Empire and their heavy-handed efforts to blunder the secrets of Azizla threatened to drag them into full wakefulness. These terrible entities must be destroyed before they arise in their cataclysmic splendor. Who wrote this book?
Yeah, I was gonna say, who wrote this?
This is weird. That's a weird information dump. It's unnatural. Like, it's just like, oh hey, just to summarize everything and just to explain everything, here you go.
Who do you think the child is?
I don't know.
Do you think the child is Pajal?
Who's Pajal?
The people who rule Gridania.
Who are the people that rule Gridania?
The sits here and her siblings. They are
Do you think
Pajal, they are not human.
Oh. Maybe.
Because if you remember, also like the Conjurer guild master, he's also like a child, but like he's the master. Like they have different rules, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. Ono Kalhai. Let's speak to him. Oh, he's got 2 quests. The Diabolical Bismarck. Oh, so it's the next thing for Bismarck. Okay. Yeah. Ono Kalhai would have you face the Lord of the Mists once more. If we are to prevent the awakening of the Warring Triad, then Bismarck must be cast down once more. I am aware of the rather unorthodox method you employed to lure out and slay that white whale before, and had in mind to follow established precedent. That said, islands are not easy to come by. Alright, we fed him an island.
Yeah, we did.
I should hope it is not necessary, but you may as well show this gemstone to Chief Sonu. He will know it is of the weeping eye of the Mano Manai, and it will ensure that he is completely committed to our cause. Oh, and before you ask, I have already informed Master Garland of our plans. He is currently en route to the Blue Window.
Wait, so is that stone gonna mind control him?
No,
because they said that this will ensure that he like complies. I'm like, mind control.
Can't speak to him again. Unokalhai would have you face the Lord of the Hive once more. As you prepare yourself for battle, so too does Ravana. Within Thok As Thok, he builds his strength, feeding upon the prayers of his innumerable children. But those same children will not suffer you to live should you surrender yourself to them a second time. Nay, you must devise a new way of approaching the Lord of the Hive's domain. Consult with the storyteller, the Elder of the Vath, and he will aid in this endeavor.
Okay. I'm glad that we're doing
Take
it
this.
differently.
Take this bauble. 'Tis known amongst the Nath as the Burning Eye of Ravana. When the time comes, you will know what to do.
Small talk.
A pleasure as always, Light. What would you ask of me? Tell me about yourself. I am Unokalhai, and I serve a friend. Lest you wonder why one so young was chosen for this task, it is because I have, how should I put this, an intimate knowledge of the primal mind. You are curious, I'm sure, but you need not understand the nature of a power to use it, do you? It is much the same with the Echo, I imagine. Okay, tell me about
That's
the icon.
only more concerning.
Ah yes, the beings the Alligans dubbed icons. How much we have yet to learn. Precisely how they stand apart from primals we have yet to determine. If they were summoned in a similar manner, then who was responsible? And how have they managed to endure for millennia? We have gained some understanding of the Dark Divinity's true nature, yet he is but one of many, and far from the most powerful. The Warring Triad, whom the Alligans imprisoned within the centrifugal crystal engine of their research facility, concern me most of all. Their infinite power is beyond comprehension. Were they to be released into this world, unimaginable destruction would ensue. Simply put, that cannot be allowed to happen. The very fate of this star hangs in the balance. Fortunate we are, then, that you have risen to the challenge, Warrior of Light. Your triumphs over the primals are an inspiration, a shining example that future generations would be wise to follow. I have thus decided to keep a detailed history of your battles against the Warring Triad. The journal will be available to you here, should you ever wish to peruse its pages and reflect upon your deeds. Nice. I appreciate that they're going to update this. It's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's also weird.
Yeah.
As in, it's nice, but what this tells me is that this room, for the remainder of Heaven's Ward, probably won't have Alfino in it.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously this book is going to stay here. Unless they move the model of Alfino here, but the book is still going to be on the table, despite him being there. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, let's go outside.
So the kid is not a Pajal.
I mean, maybe he is. He just didn't tell us.
I mean, he still could be.
Yeah, but he did specifically didn't say that he wasn't young.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe Pajal are young.
Maybe. Okay, now when we go outside, there is one quest that we do and one quest that we don't do.
Interesting.
Yes. Waiting for you outside.
Okay.
Okay. So we leave the minstrel alone because this is a level 70 quest. So that's for
okay.
Stormblood. We will talk to Alice. Oh, look, it's the extreme mode of the Pope.
I guess so.
Elise is casting paint glasses at one of her regulars.
Greetings, Mielikka. Yon bard has been gazing forlornly at the door for days, awaiting your return to the seventh heaven. Pray be so kind as to indulge the suffering fool and favor him with one of your epic tales. It seems his inspiration has run dry once more, and only a draft of your most excellent adventuring vintage will slake his creative thirst.
It's the minstrel. Light, at last. In muted agony have I lingered, longing to hear the hero himself speak of his epic deeds in Ishgard and beyond. The frozen tundra you braved, and into the vault of the heavens you ascended, to a sacred peak, both temple and tomb, to a ruined city, reborn and resettled, to a citadel of the ancients you ventured, parting the misty veil of millennia. The journey made by you and your companions has made its mark upon the stars, and I would hear the tale in its entirety. Your words have worked a miracle upon my melancholy heart. New verses arise unbidden and threaten to spill from my lips. My harp! I must have my harp! The song of war twixt worm and man, some 1,000 years ago began, when mortals grasped for godly might, defaming name of king and knight. In Azizla, for woe or weal, did holy will meet righteous steel, and thence was high divinity, compelled by light to bend the knee. Ah, that works for me.
I was gonna say by light himself.
Ah. Thank you, minstrel.
Dedicated.
What say you? Have I captured the spirit of your triumph? Pray forgive any small liberties I may have taken with the details. One cannot evoke the proper picture of your glory without a certain measure of embellishment. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ugh. 10 out of 10.
What do you recommend?
I believe, yes, that is everything here. Which means we are going
Azizla?
to Azizla. To Azizla. Okay. Oh,
Forgot where the Iterite was.
Oh, hello, Geralt. Speak to him first. We come all this way, and we can't even use the goddamn equipment. Do you know how heavy this anvil is? Too bloody heavy. I should have given it to his lordship to carry. That would have been good for a laugh.
I mean, fair. So do we stick with me reading him?
Yep.
The fabled Azizla. I'd heard stories, but who would believe such a technological marvel could exist? And floating in the sky at that. If only my master could see me now. But this is not the time for gawping. Come, let us begin our work on the anima weapon. Oh
Oh.
my god.
Oh. Hello.
Did not expect that one.
Oh, look at the chocobo.
That's a fun.
It's got a sombrero.
Kind
The
of.
red
Yeah.
comet. Alright, let's see if Geralt has anything new to say. Sorry, Light, but if it ain't about the animal weapon, I ain't got no time for it. Ugh. I wouldn't give to be hammering out a nice kettle back in her.
Remember the kettles?
Right, that's you.
So,
Soul without life.
what was small talk?
Please note that upon completing the quest Soul Without Life, you will receive an animal weapon for a bard. Undertaker's a bard. Yes,
Yeah, sure.
100%. Oh. Ardashir seems eager to bring anima into being. Changing classes or jobs will prevent progress during this quest.
I take it you're ready to proceed. Excellent. Geralt has already begun work on the weapon that will serve to contain the anima. The difficulty lies in sustaining the thing long enough for the transfer to take place. But with the appropriate stabilizing materials, I believe it should be possible, provided we act quickly. I have brought several soul stones with me, so you needn't worry about that. I shall see that one is fitted to your weapon. The only needful things I do not currently possess are crystals capable of handling the quantities of ether required for our work. To be specific, we will need astral and umbral nodules. Would that we were working in Razatan. I knew of a merchant there who sold them. Costly though they were, I was never wanting for supplies. Perhaps Mistress Rowena would know of someone willing to trade. Might you be willing to speak with her on my behalf? No doubt whoever she refers you to will not part with them readily, but I trust you will be able to come to some manner of arrangement. In the meantime, Geralt and I will finish preparations for the anima weapon. Safe travels, friend. Small talk. The fabled Azazla. Is it not inspiring? Ah, if only my master were here to witness its wonders.
Okay, we do have quests here, but they are all side quests.
More notes?
They're just side quests.
No.
Alright. Time to go back to Revenants. I'm surprised there's no unlock quest here in Azazla, actually. I'm legit surprised.
I thought that we had more than one thing in Azazla to do.
Apparently not.
So wasn't Rowena in Abershire?
Apparently not.
I think she did say she's going to Revenant's Stall.
Ah, she did. She did. True. True. She's got her dress.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, if it isn't my favorite adventure, how's that anima weapon coming along? Astral and umbral nodules. Maybe a Sindoni will have what you're after. She's a jeweler by trade, but her work with crystal is something to behold. Let me tell you. They say she can strip them of elementals, char them with new ones, and even make them out of thin air, if you can believe such a thing. Can't vouch for the rumors myself, but her profits say plenty. She can be a bit picky about clients, but you being the warrior of light and all, I'm sure your sparkling reputation will catch her eye like the crystal she's so fond of. If you go upstairs, you'll find her out on the terrace. I like how I get out of the dialogue to see this giant chocobo in my face. Yep.
Shock.
What should she sound like? Ah, the Warrior of Light. What a pleasant surprise. No need to be alarmed, my dear. It is my business to know all of Eorzea's treasures, be they material or mortal. But tell me, To what do I owe the pleasure? Astral and umbral nodules. My. I see you are a woman of unusual tastes. Might I ask what you plan to do with such curious crystals? It's a lot of explaining. An essence akin to the soul. I suppose such peculiar work would call for crystals as equally peculiar. Well, you were wise to seek me out. I've dedicated my life to the study of crystals, and I cannot bear the thought of knowing there are crystals I could not procure. Mind you, these are no mere baubles or trinkets you ask of me. Crystals of such purity are not easily come by, but to also be so rich in astral and umbral aspected energies. Still, with the proper materials, I believe it can be done. It will require a great deal of ether, obviously, and of a specific persuasion. I am informed that when a man falls in battle, a residual energy hangs in the ether long after his spirit has returned to the life stream. This energy can infuse crystals in the vicinity with a purity not often seen in nature, a purity essential for what you desire. I can use these crystals, luminous crystals I call them, to imbue empty ones with the astral and umbral energies necessary to create what you seek. But I will require one crystal of every element. They will not be easy to come by, of that I can assure you. You will likely have to scour every ilm of Eorzea to find them. However, there may be one other way to acquire the ether we need. It requires something of the rarer sort, something much more precious than luminous crystals. As I mentioned before, it is my business to know all of Eorzea's treasures. And if the rumors are true, there exists certain weapons of legend said to have supped on the souls of countless enemies. In fact, a certain great hero who wields one of these weapons is supposedly working with a young researcher somewhere beyond the Sea of Clouds. Though this is only what I have heard, I will not hold you to ransom on the strength of mere hearsay. Even so, the rumors of these weapons are not so easily dismissed. Embodiments of war, veritable reservoirs of soul energy. If you were in possession of such weapon, creating these astral and umbral nodules would be a child's play. Or you could simply collect the requisite luminous crystals. I will assist you all the same. I leave the choice in your famously capable hands.
Players who possess a zodiac weapon, Zeta, may exchange it for both the astral and umbral nodules. Excalibur Zeta must be exchanged together with the Aegis Shield Zeta. Please note, however, that the zodiac weapon Zeta will be lost upon completing the exchange. Alternatively, players may acquire the astral and umbral nodules in exchange for elementally aspected luminous crystals. These crystals may be obtained, albeit at a low probability, by participating in fates in certain areas. Luminous wind crystals may be obtained from sates in the Sea of Clouds, fire from Azis La, lightning from the Turning Mists, ice from Korthus Western Highlands, and earth from the Dravanian Forelands, and water from the Dravanian Hinterlands. Players will receive the astral nodule in exchange for luminous wind, fire, lightning, blah blah blah. Luminous crystals may be obtained, albeit at a low probability, by participating in fates in the regions with any of the war or magic, regardless of level. This information may be reviewed in your journal. Nice. That's interesting, but also awful. So what they're saying, because I have my Zeta. I don't think you have it. I have a Zeta weapon.
I don't.
Right? Yeah, I've got a.
Does that mean
this.
if you give out Zeta, you're not gonna be able to make another one?
Yeah, that's no. You can remake it, but that's so shit. Like, as in, to skip ahead, I can give up this bow, but I don't want to give up the bow. And yes, you can remake it. It's just you have to go through the whole process again. Like, it's a repeatable quest.
That's my question. Can you remake it, considering that Geralt is not
Yes.
not in Shroud anymore?
No, he'll be there. You can remake it. It's fine. So yeah, you can't. It's yeah. It would be nice if for this quest, like I have the Zeta, and it's like, oh, you can just skip it, and you don't, you can keep the bow. It's such a shame that they require you to give up the bow. Like,
yeah, you spent so long making it, right?
Yeah, like I'm gonna hold on to it for like glamour purposes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shaking my head. Alright.
It's a weird choice.
Yeah. I mean it's a nice option. But at the same time, like I don't want to give up my bow.
Yeah, like you spent so long making it, so you know, why would you
Yeah.
give it out? Like even if the new one is better, like
Yeah.
it's still weird.
Okay. With that, we have places to be.
Where?
We're gonna be flying around a little bit.
Okay.
We are unlocking so many dungeons.
We are.
And I don't know if Kata can do them because she has to also unlock everything as well.
I mean,
on her
Kata no
character.
longer has to unlock them, if you remember.
Oh, true.
She can just join as Matthew.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, we are here to talk about Ravana.
Oh.
Here to
okay.
show the crystal eye. No, sorry.
Storyteller.
Yeah, storyteller. Huh. Ah, our hunter friend, welcome. You've come hunting gods once more? The non-mind is glad of your thirst for divine blood. Ever more rapacious do the one mind grow as they seek offerings to glut our deity's insatiable appetite. Another path to our god's domain. Yes, there is but one way. You must seek out the Geinhive on the far side of the colony and attune your spirit to the aetheryte ensconced within. But the deed is not possible. When we hear that the crystal is warded by ancient ritual magics, the One Mind have woven the seal such that only the most worthy of adventurers shall be granted a leave to enter Thok, and they do not share with the non-mind what they consider worthy. Also, we didn't even need to... Alright, let's go.
Yeah, that's a
Let's
bit
go.
disappointing.
I guess, because he said you'll know when to use the gem.
Yeah.
You probably just have to use the gem here to unlock the thing.
Yeah, but that's a little disappointing. I expected something more.
Yeah, I agree. Shoba.
Right?
Shoba is duck in Japanese, right? Am I crazy?
No.
No? What is it?
Ahiro.
Ahiro. Okay.
Because that's the name of my character on Europe.
Ah, there you go. What is Sabo? What's that?
I don't know. I think I knew it, but I don't remember.
Japanese Sabo. Okay. Okay. Let's attune to the crystal. Oh, we're just straight up attune. Okay. it's just straight up. There you go.
Don't worry about it.
After a pause, you smash the gemstone against the aetheryte. Nothing much happens. Out of habit, you attune with the aetheryte, and once more, nothing much happens. And what? What?
I'm so confused.
Okay, there
This
we go.
flavor text didn't help.
There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna go unlock Bismarck.
So do we smash the gem on the eye of the Vano? On the head of the Vano?
The Vano on the head. Yeah.
I mean, that's how he complies, huh?
Sono Vano. Hello. Ah, the Tramontane returns, and with it, the white. So too comes the great Netherling warrior. Bam!
Smack him in the eye.
Like double rainbows in the mists, Sono knows not what to make of this. An eye in the hands of a Netherling. Storm clouds of the Vundu are no match for the eye's might. Smash it against the Aetheryte in the whale's crown, and he will be vulnerable once more. Bind him with the chains of steel and drive him from the cloud sea. Return zephyr winds and sunlight to our lands. Okay, see, at least he tells us what to do. Like, for this one, he tells us what to do. For the other one, we just fucking smashed a gem into the crystal.
Yeah. Suga bugo smosh. Something happened. And I'm like, oh,
Oh, apparently we're going to talk to Sid.
yeah, because he needs to bring the island, right?
Yeah. We have to get an island for bait.
Wait, what happened to the fire?
There you are, Light. The Enterprise Excelsior is ready to depart whenever you are. Say again? Chief Sono wants you to smash some gemstone against an Aetheryte to dispel a barrier of storm clouds? I don't even know where to begin. Bah, the hell's with it. Maybe it'll bring us some good luck. I'll rendezvous with you there.
I'm glad how it's like, the tribes are doing what?
Oh, there it is. We've seen that. We've been there before.
We did.
Yeah.
Look at the sky.
It's a nice sky. So once we do this next quest, we are going to go to Gridania.
Oh? What's in Gridania?
Yes. I know there's a quest. I'm pretty sure there's a quest in Uldar, and I'm pretty sure there's a quest in... I know there's a quest in Limsa Lominsa. I don't know if there's one in Gridania, but let's go and see.
What kind of quest is it?
I don't know. I think it's related to the Grand Companies. I don't know.
Ah, maybe. I like how we just landing on top of it.
After a pause, you smash a gemstone against the Aetheryte. Nothing much happens. Out of habit, you attune with the Aetheryte, and once more, nothing happens. Bang.
Nice.
Beautiful. Return. So again, I don't know for certain that there's a quest in Gridania, but I think there is. I think there is.
I mean, I didn't see one. But I also don't know what I'm looking for.
I think here. Gonna check the other side.
Mm-hmm. I only have the Gunbreaker quest here.
Yep, there's one here.
Where?
I knew it.
Where?
Go to the Conjurer's Guild. Let's go. It is one more night in Amdapur.
Oh, Amdapur quest. So basically more dungeons.
Yeah. It makes sense because we talked about it. It was really weird. There was very few dungeons in Heaven's Ward. There's like 3.
It's kind of crazy that they're all unlocked after.
Yeah. So it's weird. So they reduced the amount of dungeons you need to finish the game, and they put it all as unlockable dungeons in the end game. Which is weird because it means that the player base that has access to these dungeons that we're going to be queuing for is lower because it's all optional. So it's weird. Okay. Brother Isumi Yan requires your assistance in a matter he thought long since put to rest. Full glad am I of your presence, Light. The 12's Wood has need of your unyielding courage once more. Following your deeds in the lost city of Amdapur, we had thought the darkness lifted, its haunted walls freed from nightmare. Thus did we enter the ruins, the elementals at our side, intent upon returning that decaying edifice to the forest, only for our immortal companions to withdraw without warning. From their agitated whisperings, we later gleaned that an entity of daunting power yet lingers within the bowels of the city. And until this being is put down, the elementals appear loath to return. I pray you visit Raya Osena, where she awaits at Camp Tranquil, and answer her plea for assistance.
Wait, what was the boss of Amdapur?
Was it the demon thing?
Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe. I think it was the laughing one. If you remember.
Yeah.
And he did laugh afterwards, so I guess he wasn't killed.
Yeah.
Just remember there was like a cliffhanger at the end.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. So maybe he wasn't killed, or maybe he died knowing that there was something else there.
Maybe.
One or the other. Up.
Okay, you will probably have different dialogue. Master Atawa's successor is come. To no other would I entrust this task. Lest you wonder, I do not doubt your success in expunging the darkness which took root in the ruins before, the heart of that evil that was existed without question. XIV, sorry. But it would seem that some other power lay dormant beneath the stones all the while, its presence invisible to our senses. Plainly, however, that power is now very much awake. The elementals' panic attests to that. Quieting them will be no small task. While my fellows and I endeavor to persuade the elementals to rejoin us, I would have you venture into the city once more. Find the source of this new disturbance, and do what must be done. The wood-wailer Alfin yet stands guard at the gate. I dare say he has not forgotten you. Ask and he will let you pass. What was your dialogue?
It was it's the hero who freed the lost city of Amdapur.
Yeah, because she gives the white mage quest, so I have different dialogue.
Yeah. Again, it's nice that they do that.
Yeah, I really like it.
It's
making me want to play all the classes. Just to see what the flavor dialogue is.
Alfine. When I heard about this new trouble in the lost city, I thought you might be back. Not one to leave a job half finished, eh? Wear your step in there. Aught fit to frighten an elemental is not to be taken lightly. Be you favored of the seed seers or not. Oh, thank you. Now let's go to Limsa. Again, I'm pretty sure there's one in each city.
What was the dungeon in Imsa? That could be hard mode.
Maybe it's the siren. The maybe it'll send
Siren?
us to yeah,
Maybe.
the yeah. God, it's been so long since we've been here.
I mean, I've been
Oh.
here. Oh yeah, did you see the new outfits? I see some people are using them.
Swing, I will show you the world. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. A whole new world, don't you take? Alright, what's the new outfit?
I appreciate their outfit because it fits, like the hair color fitting the outfit and everything.
Of Jasmine, yeah.
That's too, but I wasn't thinking about Jasmine, but just in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, this girl here has it, and the guy on the bench as well.
Oh right, the jackets.
Yeah, the cat jacket thingy. Oh, sorry, that's the girl. But yeah, it's.
All right, we're going up. I'm pretty sure we're going to. We can just teleport. We're going to the flame place.
Okay.
The Aft Castle. That's it. Here it is. Things are getting serious.
Oh, serious. So it. I think it is the siren.
Yeah. Trackret has some worrying news concerning Pharos Sirius. Light, perfect timing as always. We're in need of your talents to deal with some trouble brewing over in the Isles of Umbra. Seems a pack of kobolds made a grab for Pharos Sirius. The smiths working on the restoration barely made it out alive. Oh no. Maelstrom commands throwing up plans to take back the tower, with Master Mimidoa advising on how things stand on the ground. But when they asked him for his opinion, kept going on about some adventurer from long past that helped him drive off the siren from the same spot. Now, no disrespect to the old fella, but don't have the firmest grasp on what happened when. So we couldn't help wondering if maybe his hero of yore was none other than your fine self. You being a siren slayer and all. So what do you say? Willing to help lend us a hand in realizing the beacon? I knew I could count on you. One of the Stormflyers are making the final preparations at the airship landing, right now. Tell her Trakiat sent you, and she'll give you the particulars. Let's go.
Do you know where airship landing is?
No, but we have a second quest here.
Okay.
It's Hullbreaker Island. Follow up.
Oh,
I appreciate that so far all of these, at least dungeons, are follow-ups to dungeons that we're familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the story is continuing in these places, as opposed to introducing us to new places.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, we did get
That's
introduced
nice.
to some new places as well,
Yeah.
like the botanist thingy,
Mhm.
botanical garden.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
But it's not just like nothing but new places. It's going back to the old ones.
Yeah.
Denston looks surprised to see you.
We're not meant to be.
Well, look who's back in Lim Solominsa. Me and the chief were just talking about you at the wench, you know? Come to think of it, wait here. I'll go and get him. It's his resting day, but he wanted to speak to you about something. Something about Hullbreaker. Glad to see you back, Light. Every time I hear your name, I'm reminded of how you helped me salvage that coffer from Hullbreaker Isle. You did me a great favor, lad. Though the rumors of Mistbeard's treasure soon died down, I couldn't abide the thought of having the Har picked apart by vultures. If you remember, he's Mistbeard. Remember?
Yeah, I mean, technically we didn't know that, but we know that.
Yeah. So I petitioned the Admiral to sanction the establishment of a camp on the island for the purpose of hosting training exercises. I reasoned that the place was remote enough to give our recruits a proper taste of combat. But, truth be told, with all the administrative duties asked of them these days, I'm more worried about our finest going soft. Sparring with your comrades might keep the rust from your blade, but it won't stop it from going dull. That being the case, I thought I might ask for your help in a little sharpening exercise. Remind them what it feels like to be in a real fight. Aye, the chief was hoping you might run the Maelstrom's training gauntlet and give our elites a good going over. Nothing too rough, just a few missing teeth and an odd cracked limb, savvy? Assuming you're willing, come and find me at the Morby Dry Docks when you're ready, and I'll arrange passage to Hullbreaker for you and your mates. I like this.
Yeah, I like that for once it's not like, oh, the same thing is back again. It's like, you know what, we have this new thing going on. Like, can you like?
No, it's like, hey, we took that island and we just turned it into a training camp. Wow,
yeah,
nice.
like I like that there's a continuation that isn't just like, oh no, the bad guys are back, you know?
Yeah. It is nice.
Okay, linguistic question. What is the difference between an island and an isle?
There's probably a very specific thing for an isle, like certain characteristics that define it differently. I don't know what they are, but I'm sure there are. I'm pretty sure an isle is a thinner strip of land. Am I crazy?
I don't know.
There. An island or peninsula, especially a small one. There you go. It's small.
There's someone called Kuro.
Ah.
An imposter.
Loud Anston. Ever since we took control of that rock, it's been my job to keep an eye on the skies over the Keldales. When the misty Maynor of the Doxy's pool sweeps in, there ain't no point weighing anchor, as you can't see an ilm in front of your face. Long story short, I have to stay here and watch the weather, but I'll be listening out for word of how you get on. Thanks for agreeing to do this, by the way. Having a fabled hero like yourself go through the same regiment as the infantrymen will do wonders for morale. Anyway, the weather seems to be behaving just now, so let me know when your crew's ready to be ferried over. We'll get everything else in place in the meantime. Give them Storm Elites a bloody nose for me, eh? Nice. We're gonna have so many dungeons to do with Soko. We're gonna have. What's up?
What is the quest? Seeing the Ciel Dallas.
What?
Because it's also in Morabi Dry Docks and it's a level 1 quest. What is this?
I don't know. I haven't done it. I don't know. Leave it. Let's go. Let's go.
It's a level 1 quest, so it's so weird. It's also an unlock. Oh, is that for the islands? It's maybe for the island sanctuary.
I doubt it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be an unlock quest. Or it would be an unlock quest.
Huh?
Okay, come. We have to go to the airship.
Yeah, they're saying that someone in the chat is saying that this is a level 90 quest, but it says level 1 on it.
Stormfly.
Confusing. Mielikka, we are honored to have you with us. The situation is developing even as we speak, but I will do my best to explain what we know. According to Master Mimidoa, he and his fellow smiths barely escaped with their lives when the kobolds began scattering bombs around the lighthouse's foundations. He believes the beastmen intend to blow Pharaoh's Sirius to pieces, thus disrupting our most vital supply route to and from Western La Noscia. Needless to say, they cannot be permitted to succeed. We must act swiftly, before wrecks begin to pile up around airport. That is where you come in. The kobolds have sealed off the ground entrance, so we propose to take you to the top of the tower by airship. Once there, you will proceed inside and see to the bombs, along with any kobolds you encounter. The maelstrom will even bring up the rear and secure the area. Before we proceed, I must stress the need for caution. Master Mimidoa suspects that if the kobolds are bent upon destroying Pharaoh's Sirius, they will have more than a handful of flaming void sand at their disposal. One inopportune explosion could set the restoration back by months, if not years. You know as well as I do how volatile bombs can be. If we are to save the beacon, we had best leave soon.
Okay. Now we go to the final place, and that is Ul'dah. Oh, and after Ul'dah, I actually want to go to the Waking Sands, just in case.
Okay.
To see if Oriander has anything for us.
Okay.
Okay, there's not anything here.
Looks like you were following that guy.
Internet. Let's head on over to the other side. Taking the red. Nothing here. What about up here? No, there's no quest.
There you go.
Okay, so Ul'dah didn't have any. Which means, if you have a ticket, let's go to Vesper Bay.
Okay. Do I have a ticket?
I have one ticket left.
I think I used up mine.
Okay, I'll just teleport there.
Trying to find them, but I don't think I have them. What is it? What is it called?
Vesper
Horizon,
Bay.
right?
Horizon,
is the closest. Vesper Bay is not on the teleport.
I'm just gonna go inside and have a look because there's no quest outside.
Okay.
I guess you can come if you want to talk to Oriander, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know if he's gonna have any dialogue. There's no quest here. God damn it. Oriander is here.
He did say to come talk to him if he wants to.
What are the times?
I got stuck. Is there anyone else?
Yeah, I'm not interested. We don't have to talk to anyone else, but tell me when you're ready to talk to Oriander. I don't want to go through all his dialogue options. I just want to go through the first one.
Oriander. Okay.
Okay. Let's go for how fares the realm.
No, I have something else.
Oh, what do you have?
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Tataru had told me all. Thou hast prevailed over the Ashians, and so avenged Monbrida. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. On occasion, truth may issue from the mouth of fiends and foes. Our knowledge is dwarfed by our ignorance, and what wisdom we possess hath been distorted by the passage of time. But no matter how distorted our wisdom becometh, may it never be forgot that man is the master of his own destiny, The final verse of the Divine Chronicles foretelleth the destruction of the world. And if it is our fate to perish, so too is it our fate to fight. So let us fight on, as ever we have, in the hopes that the dawn's light will shine again and forevermore. So that was him basically talking about the value of the perspective of what Ascians could have.
Yeah, but we got no conclusion on what happened there.
No, yeah, we're not meant to. What are the primals? So, another primal hath arisen in the northern lands, one whose might transcendeth all who have gone before. And those that thou didst fell are returned once more, imbued with hithertofore unseen strength by the paragons. These servants of the darkness continue to sow their dark seeds, to ends none but they know. We must needs remain vigilant. Pray stand ever ready to answer the call to arms, for none but thee can prevail over the beings. What of other threats? Brother O Ap Pepsi.
We always called him Pepsi.
No. Brother Pepsi had delivered unto me his reports on the dark divinity. Thy encounter with the primal hath cast much light upon his true form. There may well be merit in the conjurer's theory. Mayhap the primal is the sword Zantetsuken, and the fearsome entity who doth wield it but a conjuration of the blade. Should the wielder fall, the blade remaineth to absorb ether from its environs, and so fashion a guardian anew. He's talking about Odin.
Yes.
Yet verily, a pole of mystery doth obscure Odin still. We know not by whose will he was summoned, nor how to seal the sword and stop the dark divinity's ride once and for all. By thine efforts, we have learned one truth of the primal's existence, but I fear we have only scratched the surface. And even as we grapple with the mystery of one divinity, the existence of others hath come to light. The warring triad. The Alligans refer to them as icons, as they did Odin, but unlike the dark divinity, nary a mention of the triad can be found in literature. Much and more about these beings remaineth beyond our ken. For now we must trust to Uno Kalhai to pave the way forward onto the truth. Our enemies are numerous, and every new ally serveth to bolster our strength. Thus did I choose to welcome the learned youth into the Silence fold.
But who is he?
With Bahamut's banishment to the ether, the 7th Umbral Era is come to an end in sooth. In the abyss depth of the dread of Primal's demesne, thou didst cast light upon the truth of Erosia's rebirth. Yet until such time as lasting peace does visit the realm, that knowledge must needs remain locked inside our hearts. And though the veil hath been lifted from many and more mysteries, the haze which shroudeth the people's memory of the calamity yet eludeth explanation. I have but half-formed theories, which I would share with thee if thou art willing to listen. When the combined strength of the 12 failed to contain Bahamut, Master Louisoix mustered what strength remained to him and entrusted our hope unto the future. 'Tis my belief that he invoked the power of the Keeper and sent Erosia's champions to a place outside of time, beyond the reach of the Primal's wrath, taken whence they rightly existed. These individuals did leave behind a rent in the fabric of reality. At the self-same juncture, Master Louisoix struck down Bahamut, thus triggering the realm's dramatic regeneration. The occurrence of these events in rapid succession, I theorize, gave rise to people's clouded recollection of the calamity. Alas, there is no known way to restore those lost memories. Let it be enough that the 7th Umbral Era is truly over, and people may finally turn towards a brighter future, assured in the knowledge that a new warrior of light walketh with them. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But is it like it's called foreshadowing about how he says that they exist outside of time? Are we gonna go there?
Radolf. Oriander has us working day and night, lights. We won't stop looking until we find each and every one. None of us will. Okay, they're looking for the silence.
Yes.
You want to talk to anyone, or can we just leave?
Let's. Okay, let me see. Nah. I think it's fine.
Okay, let's get out of here. I think that's everything. I thought that there was going to be a little bit more, but yeah, that's everything.
I mean, there's a lot of side quests, but there's all the unlocks.
Well, as in, that's all the unlocks, yeah. And the side quests are just, like, less than, like, level 60 side quests. Mm-hmm. Other than the main story quest line, which I guess we can do another day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm content with just unlocking everything. We're not forgetting anything, right?
I don't know, are we?
Let's see. Stones, uncertain future, reap what you sow, to rule the skies, soul, disarmed. Yeah, we're done. We're done, group.
Okay. So what now?
I think now I think we're done for the day. Not a long stream, but I want to do all these like dungeons and stuff with Soko and with other people when they have time. And I guess the next time we play, if we don't have people to form a party, then we can just continue the main story quest line.
What about all the side quests?
We can leave that for another day. Okay.
But side quests?
That's okay. We're done.
But we always cleared them up before.
I know, and we have for the most part. We'll do that some other time.
Okay. But before the next expansion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Did a lot today. Oh, ¿qué tal, Máximo? Cállate, Máximo, cállate. But yeah, we were able to unlock everything. There was a lot of stuff to unlock. It's just, again, we're probably not going to do it by ourselves. Just so we can experience it with everyone else. It would be nice. And yeah, I guess we're done for today.
So where are we gonna go for the closing scene? Just run. There's no chair for me.
It's right there.
Yeah, but I can't.
Oh my god.
So funny.
I wasn't expecting someone else to come in. But yeah. Just a bit of a wrap up stream to catch up on all this other stuff that's been going on. We can finish it another day. So I guess we'll have a day where if we have people available, we'll do all the dungeons and all the raids and finish all that stuff up. And if not, then we'll just continue the main story quest line. And see, I guess see what happened with Ishgard? What? Einstein, I guess. Maybe. We'll see. That's probably where that's going to take us.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. So thank you. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for dropping by. For sure, Maximo, Zergling Claws, Sounder was here, Asheri, Babylings. Asher dropped by earlier, which was nice.
Phoenix was in my chat. And Siran Amaya. And Yaku dropped by as well.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, Ursus was here, but then went to work. Yeah. Main Casadim. Thank you. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah. Make sure to join our Discord because, especially when DreamHack is on, we can't stream, but we still do stuff in Final Fantasy. So if you want to join us or if you want to request like help from us, Post day.
Yeah. We'll be back tomorrow. I've enjoyed having a lurk. Thanks, Ashedi. Thanks, I appreciate it. Tomorrow we're gonna be back with Sparkling Tuna Cup. Sparkling Tuna Cup will be tomorrow, so I'll be casting that with Yaku. So we're going back to our regular casting and all that stuff. So look forward to that. It's gonna be in less than 24 hours. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.